Picked up my buddy Kev on the way for NBA draft night and going into River Plate FC versus Inter Milan. Myles is big into his soccer tournament. Everybody wish Marsh a early happy birthday. My man Jims is in the building. All right, let's go with this stupid draft. I'm dead serious what I just said. You see these four young men in the thumbnail? Any of these four men could be picked by the Blazers tonight. That's why I put them there. Blazers got their 11th pick. Let's talk about the fallout in all these trades happening in both sports. First of all, happy early birthday to Moss. Moss turns a 10 to 26 tomorrow, so in his young life. So congratulations to Moss. He's gonna get something nice from me for his birthday. I showed him the box today. That's what friends are for, right? Let's start with the NBA. This is where we at tonight. Drew Holiday not happy going to the Trailblazers, and they're thinking seriously considering moving him. The Brooklyn Nets got five number one picks. They're thinking of moving three of those to get assets. Okay. Boston are taking a lot of fielders for Jalen Brown. And if the Celtics move Jalen Brown, you're gonna have a complete total rebuild in Boston. Cut that payroll, start over again. So look out for Jalen Brown. Could be on the move within the next month because sometimes in the NBA they take into the middle of the summer because some of these guys do take vacations. And remember, the agents are the clients. But as stupid as a lot of these athletes are, they act like their agents are the clients. Okay. What else? That I've been hearing all day. Flames in the NHL. How much time we got left? Oh, get ready to start. All right. I'll save the Flames for next on Tuesday morning when I'm on 11 o'clock Eastern for the NHL free agency. NBA free agency 4 o'clock on Tuesday. I'm doing at least 8 hours of live coverage. Hockey early in the morning and NBA in the afternoon. All right, let's see. Let's get this started, folks. I'm glad I came on this time. I don't have to waste time. Adam Silver coming onto the stage. So we're getting this started. Here comes the commissioner. I used to go to many of these, and whenever David Stern would leave and he come on stage, he will get the biggest ovations. I met him about 30 some years ago, one of the nicest guys you want to meet is Adam Silver. All right. Yeah, it's your stage, Moss. Friday night. Matter of fact, let me put your link so people can come and enjoy it. More Sports World got the NHL draft Friday and Saturday. I think Saturday you're gonna have to wait a little bit because he's doing soccer on Saturday. European soccer, he loves that. Sports World. Rousing ovation by the Brooklyn Net fans, and they get it. That fans are applauding that the NBA's had seven different champions in the last 7 years. Dallas is on the clock. That is more Sports World. Go sign up. Watch the NHL draft live on Friday night. Moss does a tremendous job. There goes more Sports World. We put it in again. You guys can sign up and go enjoy the NHL draft on Friday night. I am not doing the NHL draft because my general manager didn't do a damn thing he was supposed to do. Cooper, Ron Harper board. It's like I said in the thumbnail. After Dylan Harper, this draft is a crapshoot. This draft is a real crapshoot after two. All right, they're playing the old Dallas theme for Cooper Flagg. I tell you, Dallas and LA is going to be great this year. As they're talking about Luka Doncic, everything's about Luka Doncic. But I'm telling you right now, Cooper Flagg is going to make the Doncic believers cry when it's all said and done. Love Dallas in the West coming up this year. I love it. Kyrie got a 3-year extension. Speaking of extensions, this is the NBA we're talking about. Did you see the contract Fred Van Fleet, whoever his name is, he got from Houston this morning? My man woke up this morning, got a text from his agent. Get this, Fred Van Fleet, 2 years, guaranteed $100 million. That's right, you heard me right. Next year, not this season, the following season, he'll be making $50 million a year. And they told the honest truth. The reason why they're giving it to him, he's won a ring. That's why they're rewarding him for making the playoffs. Fred Van Fleet making up time wise, money wise. That's right, folks. You heard me say it. $100 million. They're talking about Cooper Flag. And this is why, again, folks, I talk to you guys out here. I don't talk to hear myself talk. Okay? Celtics, if they trade Brown, which is looking more and more they will, get out of that $300 million contract they gave him 2 years ago, they're starting over again. And they can because they're Boston. All right, they got the cheerleader, the Duke, uh, all of his Duke fans, but didn't you guys choke against, was it Auburn down the stretch in that Final Four game? And you know I can't stand Duke, so I am not a Duke fan. Unbelievable. Van Fleet woke up this morning and got 100 million. Are you kidding me? What the hell? The NBA draft has become a goddamn pep rally? They're showing his high school right now. I'm with you. I can't stand Duke. I cannot stand the Duke Blue Devils. Can Dallas make the pick, please? God damn, we know who you're picking. This shit gets me fucking annoyed. That's why I don't like ESPN. No one cares, really. I'm just up here tonight just to give you guys some coverage. I'll be off the Tuesday morning. I cannot wait for Tuesday morning. And we got a doubleheader again. 11 to 4, the NHL free agency. 4 to 9:30, the NBA free agency and trades. This is what you love about Cooper Flagg. Just his parents and his brother at his table. This is what you love. All right, Adam Silver's making the announcement. All right, Cooper Flagg, number one. I wonder if Ron Harper's at the draft tonight. It'd be good to see Ron, his little brother hugging, his other brother hugging. All of his former Duke teammates are hugging him. They're all getting rich tonight. They just keep their mouths shut and go up there and let the commissioner shake their stupid ass hands and move on. Moore says day tomorrow, July 1st, Canada Day, and free agent frenzy. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. So Cooper Flag goes number one. Oh man. Yep. Ooh. So Flag is done. Next is the Spurs, and they starting this Giannis crap again. So I was the one who broke the Porzingis trade last night. Like I said, gang, I'm not here to hear myself talk. So, so I let these people celebrate who they took, which was Cooper Flag. Me, on the other hand, I am just relaxed. All right, who's next? All right, we're waiting for the Philadelphia pick. And boy, I'm having fun. I'm glad they ain't doing the first round tonight, but the ESPN just does a horrible job. I mean, if it was me, make the goddamn picks. You got 5 minutes. Make the pick and move on to the next. So Cooper Flagg were worth 32 for the Dallas Mavericks. They unveiled the jersey, and you know people are gonna buy that jersey like crazy at the Dallas team store. And you know, all of this is staged for television, of course, as television is such scum that they really lower their standards. Can we get to the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth picks, please? All right, the Spurs pick is in. Let's see who they're going to pick right now. Let's see if Ron is there. All right, the bandwagon Spurs fans were in the crowd and chanting Dalen Harper. So Ron's kid goes to San Antonio. You know, you had Auntie up here the last couple of nights, and this is why you cannot take NBA fans seriously. He really believed that Dallas was going to trade Cooper Flagg. Are you out of your mind? See, this is the mindset of the NBA fans. This is why I dog NBA fans and I dog the NBA all the time. Now, Friday night, I'm not going to be on the air and I'm not going to really pay attention to it. This year, hockey's doing this stupidity, doing it virtual. But next year, you're going to see something that all sports should do. They're going to have the draft, they're going to have free agency, and they're going to have the, the league awards all at the same site. It's going to be a whole week of an NHL party at this time next year. All right, this showing Harper highlights Phillies next. Who the hell knows? There's some kid named Ace Bailey has been acting the fool. What else would you expect from these young uh, athletes? So Dylan Harper flexing right now as he's getting ready. Um, Which team I feel of these teams who are picking in this lottery can jump next year? Dallas, of course. I got Dallas winning the whole thing next year. Um, I go Dallas. I don't see the Spurs winning, but I do see the Spurs much better. Who else? Ooh, Dallas, the Spurs. I could see Portland with the addition of Drew Holiday. They're going uh, retarded defense. That's why they got Drew Holiday. I could see them winning 48 games next year. They won 46. I could see them winning 48. With that trade Atlanta made last night, getting Porzingis, everybody's raving about their starting five. So maybe Atlanta will make a, especially in a wide open East. Maybe Atlanta will do something this year. All right, the Sixers got 2 minutes before they make their pick, and we'll find out in about 5 minutes because they take their sweet ass time with these draft picks. So, third pick is coming up. Philly got a minute and a half. Sometimes when the clock runs out, they may have made a trade. We'll find out with Philadelphia in a couple of minutes what they're going to do. Brooklyn got five number ones tonight. Like I said, there's word on the street they may trade three of them tonight. Clock is running down for Philadelphia. Like I said, whenever the clock runs out, it could be a trade. All right, the pick is in. I'm shocked that the Barclay Center is sold out for this. But then again, the Knicks don't pick it tomorrow night. Brooklyn got five number ones. So. Let's get to it. I don't want to hear Malika Andrews. So let's get to it. Adam Silver is on the podium. Let's see who Philadelphia took. All right, VJ Edgecombe from the Caribbean goes to Philly at 3. So, remember, Brooklyn is heavily Caribbean, believe it or not. Ain't too many black FBA guys like me in New York City anymore. Most of them are Caribbean or African. And the Barbados flag is all over the damn place. Y'all watching Jays and Guardians? It's a good game. I'm doing this NBA draft. I may take a. I know the Angels play today, and I didn't watch the game. James. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watch no television at all. That's the sports. So Edgecombe is going up on the stage. I can care less. The only pick I care about in this draft tonight is number 11. That's why those four young men is in the thumbnail. All right, no one cares about Charlotte, so and then Utah is after that. So let me check out that Indian game. Oh man, Charlotte and Utah. You don't make it worse than that. All right, 4-4 to 6 Indians and Jays. Bottom of the sixth. Good crowd in Jacobs tonight. But back to the draft. So, you guys got a favorite team? Put it in the chat. I think Moss got his going. BX Gunner's in the building. Bailey should have worked out for some teams. Yeah, he's slipping, but there's going to be a dumb team out there. Maybe Charlotte that's going to take him. Watching the draft, too good for Dylan Harper. He was cool to watch. I never watched no college basketball unless it's my running rebels. And because my running rebels don't play a good schedule, I don't watch. So no one cares about Charlotte. They still got 2 and 220 left before they pick. I'll be off to Tuesday morning. Canada double header live. First, the NHL free agency 11 to 4, and then I switch to the NBA free agency. Where does Myles Turner go? Does he go to the Lakers, like many people speculate, as an unrestricted free agent? It looks like Scott Drew is always at these drafts. The ex Gunner in the building. What's up, fam? The ex Gunner. Charlotte, the clock is ticking on them. They could have made it. You know, whenever the clock ticks late, sometimes teams are trying to do a trade. All right, those morons down in Charlotte made their pick. Utah is next. So BJ Edgecombe plays for the Bahamas. Yeah, Caribbean guy. Two Rutgers Boyles not here. How were they not better? Because it's Rutgers. Brooklyn got five number ones tonight. So, to show all these Charlotte uh, bullshit stories about them. It's just a sorry ass franchise. Let's just call it like it is. Yeah, about Charlotte. Jazz is next. Number 11 will stop everything, and I'll put on a serious face and see what my team picks at 11. Beautiful Brooklyn Bridge tonight. 90, it's 96 degrees right now in New York. All right, see who Charlotte picks. All right, they take Knueppel. Boy, all right, Knueppel. He stays home as Cooper Flagg gives him a big hug. There goes the Duke's coach. You know me, I hate Duke. So Knueppel goes forward to the sorry ass Charlotte Hornets. Next is Utah, and we'll see what they do. And if you didn't see it, the jerseys are on sale right now. You can get it on the internet if you want to. Cooper Flag will wear number 32 for the Dallas Mavericks. Get your jerseys right now. They're on sale. Of course, they go that, but I have an audience, so I'm not going to get audience too riled up. So, and thank you guys in the clouds for watching tonight. I'll give you what you need to know, which is who is getting picked. Damn, 7 boys in the family. Wow. There it is. All right, Utah got 3 minutes before their pick. I'm right here, folks. I ain't going anywhere. All right, the Jazz got a minute and 40 seconds before they make their pick. So, all right, Utah's pick is in. You like that pick, BX Gunner? BX Gunner likes that pick. He likes Knueppel going to Charlotte. Ace Bailey showing his poker face as the NBA geeks are at the on the floor for the draft. They're there every year. Trey Johnson still available. All right, Adam Silver's coming onto the stage. Let's see who the Jazz took. All right, Ace Bailey goes to Utah. He looks very relieved. So the Jazz may have stolen Ace Bailey in this draft. And maybe that's why Ace Bailey told everybody to kiss his ass. He knew Utah was going to take him if he was there. So Danny Ainge playing possum, and it paid off with what many people believe is the second best player in the draft. So for the first time in history, the Rutgers, I think they're called the Scarlet Knights. I never take that university seriously. They had two players in the top five. What a suit he's wearing tonight. As Moore says, Virgo's the ace, and BX Gunner gets agreed with what I just said. So Ace Bailey goes to the Jazz, and maybe he can speed up their rebuild. Duke and Rutgers with with two picks apiece. Yeah, you're right about that, BX. You're right about that. All right, another team we don't care about is next, and that is the Washington Wizards, as they have 4 minutes on the clock. And then the big grease fire, the New Orleans Hornets, is next. And his family didn't even come up with him as he's being interviewed. Everybody's family came up except his. So the wacky Wizards is right. And Rutgers were not even good. Yeah, goes to tell you something. Always say when these players know they're going pro, they don't give a damn about college. I don't want to see baby pictures of Cooper Flagg. Okay, all right, they're going to commercial. The sorry ass Wizards got 2 minutes and 48 seconds before they make their pick. So the first five picks are in. Flagg, Harper, VJ, Knueppel, and Ace Bailey were the first five picks of this draft. What channels? So, oh, no wonder. I got that clown over here. I'm gonna see him. We love you, Juju. You know I love you. Love my Juju. She'll be back. She should have listened to Gino Oriemo. Told her 2 years ago, go pro. All right, the Wizards got a minute 15 to go before they make their pick. Moss talking about what's up. Great evening, New York icon. Well, I don't look at myself as an icon. But then again, I'm one of these guys that really don't worry about certain things. One of them is what is going on so far in this draft, which to me, at least they're making it quick. I'll give them that much. They're doing it fast. All I need is the 11th pick tonight, and then I'll give you the rest of the first round, and then I'll see you next Tuesday morning for the NHL free agency, the pregame show, which is going to be fun. Moss will do it on his channel. I'll do it on mine. Because, see, the difference is I'm going to be roasting people. I told you guys that. Craig Conroy on my hit list. Okay? The Toronto Maple Leafs on my hit list. The LA Kings on my hit list. The Edmonton Oilers, who fleeced the Vancouver Canucks today. But we won't talk about that now. We'll save that for the next time you will see me. Moss is waiting for the ninth pick. Oh, for the Raptors, yeah, yeah. And myself, I'm waiting for 11, and then we'll get ready for Tuesday morning for the NHL free agency. Greg Hill today. Speaking of signing, monster deal. He got a nice package from NBC today. He'll be doing. I guess he'll be doing. I would assume Grant Hill will be on the team on the East Coast. Reggie Miller will be on the West Coast with Kevin Harlan, both of them with the NBC. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
the NBC basketball for you youngins on Sundays they do a triple header. When,
Yep.
when the new basketball come out of the Super Bowl, the night of the Super Bowl, because NBC has the Super Bowl beginning that following Sunday, they will do quadruple headers on
Mm.
NBC.
Mm-hmm.
12:30, 3 o'clock, 5:30, and either the Lakers or the Knicks. Now that the Celtics are done without Tatum, and like I told you when I came on tonight, that it looks like they're going to move Jalen Brown out of there too, and Boston's going to start over again, and Boston's going to do what Dallas was given, what Danny Ainge is still looking for, what the Trailblazers are still looking for. You know what that is, everybody? Why don't you tell them? I know Moss knows in the chat. Why don't you tell them why I mentioned those teams, Grinder? You don't know? Well, before I elaborate, Trey Johnson, where everyone said on the world he was going to the Wizards just picked him. So Trey Johnson go to the Wizards. The connection with those teams, Boston, Portland, Utah, Dallas, they want white superstars.
Right.
And if they don't get it, then there's a little frustration.
Yeah. They got they like you always say, they go where the demographic at. You know though.
I know Danny Ainge, when Knueppel was picked fourth by the Hornets, she said, what do I have to do to get a white star in Salt Lake City? And we're not doing race, folks. We're talking reality. Stephen A. Smith did that the day after the lottery. How much?
I
Probably.
mean it
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean they make it it's obvious, it's in our face. Come on, Maze. You know they they no light skin and dark skin ain't no more. They were white.
And one white. And
Corporate America has spoken.
yes, and I'll go a step further. There are going to be a lot of white guys getting drafted in this first round tonight. You stay tuned. And that's another reason why the Brooklyn Nets got five number ones. Word is they'll trade three of them to get some talent there, but when you got five number ones in a pretty decent draft, this is no sucky draft, folks. If it was, I wouldn't be doing it with my team picking 11. Moss' team, the Raptors, are picking 9. So Moss says he's going to stick around 3 more picks until. And once
So
the
what the next pick?
Knicks go tomorrow, they pick 50 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they made the playoffs, right? Right.
Knicks Lakers tomorrow.
Right. You doing that tomorrow too? Or no?
No,
Okay, got it.
I'll be off for 5 days before I get ready for my summer.
NHL, right?
No, I'm
NHL.
doing the NHL from 11 to 4. Then the NBA free agency starts at 4 o'clock. So I got to do the NBA too. Got to do both. I can't be an idiot and just do one. That's not fair. I'm gonna have a long night Tuesday. That's why I've taken 5 days off after tonight. Bryant is with me. He'll be with me as long as he wants to be. I don't care how long we're doing this. But let me ask you a question since you're picking tomorrow night. Any position you want the Knicks to pick?
They need a bench.
Yeah, that's what I told Auntie last night. He didn't want to hear it, but it's the truth.
They need
Always
a
welcome
bench.
to join more Sports Friday night. Who me? Should want Canadian brothers as they dominate. Moss, be quiet.
Yeah, they need a bench. I mean, they still looking for a coach. I mean, they still very high of Jason Kidd. I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, like
That's not happening with Cooper Flagg there. He'd be a damn fool to leave Dallas for the Knicks. Crazy.
I wouldn't. Dallas got a team now, so yeah, I stick around with that. I'm just saying, I'm saying, I'm a Knicks fan. You know that, but I wouldn't leave. My thing is, why y'all pursuing Jason Kidd anyway? That's the way I look at it. Why
And it's backfired on the media, of course.
they trying to go for that Adobo, the Houston head coach, but they said nope. He signed a extension.
Rick
So
Brunson.
who's
Rick,
out
Rick,
there?
Rick Brunson would be the Knicks coach. I've been saying it from day one.
Yeah, I would like to have Mark Jackson, but that's not going to happen.
No, Adam Silver personally blackballed him.
Yeah,
All right, the Hornets on the clock. Moss is 2 picks away for Toronto. I'm 4 picks away. The disastrous New Orleans Pelicans are on the clock. One of the most sorry ass franchises you ever see. With the fat
you,
300-pound bastard probably eating a bucket of chicken right now, and Zion Williamson.
oh my God, you think they're gonna trade him?
I think they will in a couple of weeks. Yeah,
To who?
I don't know.
I hope they go to the because he always loved New York. But I mean, if he eat his way out of New Orleans, what you think New York is? Who's gonna take him anyway?
There'll be teams lined up to get him.
And I think the Knicks probably one of them. But I wouldn't touch that. The Knicks, I wouldn't touch that team. I just built my bench. I get a coach that's willing to play that fits this NBA. You think Bronson father fits the NBA?
I don't think the Knicks are going to get coach.
Huh?
I don't see the Knicks getting a coach. They think the coach is right there. And I think what hurt the Knicks is Tatum going down. Who's our boy? Halliburton's going to be out. Celtics got rid of two of their guys. If they get rid of Jalen Brown, then guys like Giannis, Orlando, they already smell, especially Orlando, they already smell they're going to come out of the East next year.
Yeah.
All right, New Orleans picks who? Let's see. Women are screaming, I know that. They take Jeremiah Fears, the point guard out of Oklahoma, the pretty boy.
And
This kid looks like he's 5 years old.
hmm.
There he is with his beautiful mother, looks just like his mom. He's on his way upstairs by himself. So Jeremiah Fears out of Oklahoma, the point guard, best point guard in this draft, going to the Pelicans.
Oh God, he going to the
Next is
Pelicans.
Brooklyn, so this crowd is going to get loud. This is a Brooklyn night, folks. Five number ones beginning right now on the clock.
Mhm.
So Brooklyn, it's your night, baby, in front of your fans. Mighty funny. Tomorrow will be all Knicks fans in that arena.
Yep, it is. And y'all, in Brooklyn, the demographics is going to change.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's not going to be mixed. It's going to be lily white. It's going to fit. It's going to fit what New York is right now.
Hey, you haven't heard. Guess what happened yesterday?
What?
We got this Middle Eastern guy running for mayor, and he believes in no police, that bums can sleep on the subway trains, can sleep anywhere they want to. And guess what? I'm serious. And guess what? He won the Democratic nominee yesterday. He blew Andrew Cuomo out of the water, bro.
Wow. So that means that.
It's going to
Oh
probably
wow,
be
Mid
Eric
Eastern.
Adams against a Middle Easterner for mayor of this city. Yeah. And I told
Wow.
my mother thought I was joking. There's more of them here now than only the Latinos are more here. You know that.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. And they went out and voted for him yesterday.
That's
I told my mother he was going to win. And his ads are funny, bro. He hates the police. I don't know why. He hates the cops, bro.
But I'm saying he really bumps. But I mean, do you understand? Not him. I bet. Yeah, but I would talk. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're really doing right now? You are taking money away from the tourists and people in New York. Do you know what you're really doing?
Let's be honest. Most New Yorkers don't like tourists. You know that.
Yeah, that's true. So let bombs sit. I mean, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
man. He blew Andrew Cuomo out of the water yesterday.
but you know what the Democratic Party's saying, right? I'm
I
just gonna say
think
what huh?
I don't think no one cares about the Democratic Party anymore.
Democratic Party has been. You know
This
what
is
I mean?
Trump's America.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right,
like,
Brooklyn, 2 minutes before they pick.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be somebody from white descendant
Yo,
gonna.
pull up. All right. Takman will be here in about 40 minutes. Whenever you want to pull up, pull up. Wiz got Trey Johnson. Talk about home run pick. It looked like it. Mace, I'm almost from work. Yeah, take your time, bro. I'm in no rush tonight. I got the great underrated darkness for you. All right, Brooklyn, a minute and a half away before they make their pick. Yeah,
They going. They
I
going to
told,
pick white.
yeah, I told my mother that Coleman was going to lose because what he did with those women when he was in office as the governor.
Yeah.
Women ain't going to support that.
No, you're not. Well, Mace.
All right, Brooklyn made their pick. The war room is all hugging each other. And I think this man is right. They're going to go white with this pick.
Don't go white. They gotta fit the criteria of New York. Brooklyn is another Manhattan. So they gotta fit the criteria, people.
He knows he's a
All
Brooklynite.
yeah,
I'm a Bronxite. He's a Brooklynite.
all the cafes and stuff, restaurants and all that. It's not about us, it's about them. So they gotta
Exactly.
fit the criteria.
They got a Latino coach.
Yeah, Latino coach, right. So
Yeah,
that's white
it's the
too.
fabric, yes. And we're not racist in here. We're just telling facts, folks.
Yeah, that's what yeah, it is, right. I
It
mean,
is what it is. It's New York City. It's changed a lot.
there's
You
a whole
let a Middle Eastern man blow out who was the governor of this state 3 years ago out of the water.
Base. Is it possible, like sometime next week, could you come to my channel? We could talk about it more.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just let me know, man.
Okay.
Just go Mace. Pull up on Wednesday. I'm there.
I can set for next Wednesday. You want?
Yeah, yeah, do that. Do that.
What time Wednesday though?
It's up to you. What time do you want me there?
Because what you do? You
I'm
what you
not
doing
doing
the
nothing
evening?
Wednesday. Once that NHL and NBA free agency is over on Tuesday, I'll be gone for 3 weeks. I'll come back on the 22nd for NFL training camp. And you know how I do the NFL. I work that every day for 9 months.
Yup. Well, I mean Wednesday. If you want, I'll reach out to you. We
Yeah,
could do
just
that
do it.
Wednesday night.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I'll reach out to you like Tuesday. I gotta
Yeah.
find a thumbnail though. I'll find a thumbnail. Huh?
Shoot, I wouldn't have minded Ferrara from Oklahoma for the Raps. All right, Tuesday, bro. Tuesday, you know me. I got the whole day doing free agency. All right, here's Brooklyn pick. This man is a genius. So the Brooklyn Nets took one of these players from this thumbnail. You could take a guess what race he is. They took the Russian point guard Igor Demin, who the Blazers were eyeing 6'9" with terrific floor vision. So this man who's with me is absolutely on point. They took the best white player available.
But brother Mace always said, you gotta connect the dots in New York City. You gotta pay attention. And then some I ain't say y'all, but some of y'all outside, y'all not paying attention to what's going on. I mean, Silver is letting us know that
Yeah.
he is new sharp in town, and this is how we're gonna go. White.
And I tell you, this kid who's the next pick, I'm not joking. This is one of the best picks I've seen tonight because I'll say it again. He's a pure point guard who has phenomenal floor vision. He's pass first. That's what you want out of your point guard. Pass first.
Pass first, yeah.
And
Pass
then
first,
all
play
reports
defense.
on this rumored trade between Miami and the Lakers. The Lakers get Wiggins and the Heat get Dalton Connect. Oh, I don't know. You know, the media, they love to make up stuff for the teams they love. All right, the Raptors are next. This is Moss Coup de Grace. After this pick, Moss is out. He's going to do his soccer. So Brooklyn hits a home run, in my opinion. And that first kid on the thumbnail, the kid in the middle, is now a Brooklyn Net.
Yep. White.
Did Jakucionis get picked already?
Who? Who picked already?
Kasparas Jakucionis, the other
Not yet.
point guard.
He may be going to Portland. All right, the Toronto Raptors made that. Oh, that's still the Brooklyn room. Toronto got 3.5 minutes to go.
Honestly, I'm thinking Portland. You guys need a big man,
We got enough bigs.
or
Manzano, let me tell you something right now. If that kid from Arizona is still on the board, they'll take him. If not, they're going to take the
yeah,
best
Carter
player.
Bryant. No, the reason why I'm saying a big man, I'm not saying specifically a center, maybe a power forward like a Thomas Sorber.
They're going white, Manzano. That kid from Illinois is there. They got to make their fan base happy. They got to make their media happy out there.
Yeah, man.
Do you think they're doing this draft based on where the player's going to be playing, Miss?
I think, I think yes, to a degree, especially the top five. But I think the Utah Jazz tonight, even though they got the second best player in the draft, I think their fan base is saying, F this. Why the hell did Charlotte take Knueppel?
And also too, brother Mace, like you always say, the sponsors got to be happy too, and majority of them is white.
Yep, better believe it.
And this is the reason why I'm asking that. I think for me,
Mm-hmm.
if he's available there because of where the Heat are located, Mace, I think they get Hugo Gonzalez, the kid from Spain.
Well, they're picking 20, right? The Heat?
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because they
Yeah,
can build, they can
Yeah,
get a lot
Vasquez
of the
is a home run
Barcelona
for 'em.
fans.
Yeah, and Vasquez is a home run for them. In
yeah,
2 years.
like the NBA have the status quo, right? Right, brother Mace. Let them know they had the status quo for a long time, and a long time is white. So now they got it. Everybody got it. Everybody got to be happy,
But
and
kind
somebody getting left out.
So
of
you
hit it
think
on the
they're going
nose.
to try to trade Dylan Harper because the
No
fan base is
way.
upset?
No. He's there in San Antonio.
He stay right.
Those first 5 guys ain't moving. Those
No way.
first 6 or 7 guys ain't going nowhere. They're going where they're going.
I think they're going to have to trade Stephon Castle because what are you going to do?
I
You
don't
have
know.
they have Fox. They just drafted this kid Harper, and they have Stephon Castle. A lot of San Antonio. I was watching a San Antonio channel recently, and they were saying that it doesn't make sense. We just drafted. We had the rookie of the year at point guard, and you're going to draft another point guard.
All right, looks like the Toronto Raptors. I don't know if Moss is going to be happy about this, but they're going to take the African kid from Duke.
Oh,
So,
Model watch.
yes,
oh,
that's the way it's looking.
who took the African guy?
It look like it's going to be Toronto. You know, New Jersey loves his Africans.
That's true.
And people in the clouds, people are listening. Listen to me. I don't talk race or bullshit. I give you the truth in here. He's the best player
Yeah,
available on the board. They're taking him. That's how it works.
and also too, we have to understand too the African American play of the NBA. It's past time now.
Yeah, they're fading them out.
It's going to be a lot of
Hey Manzano, would you be happy with a Jace Richardson at 20?
Jace Richardson, Jason Richardson's son.
Yeah.
Honestly, if he's available there, like I said, if I'm the three guys I'm between are if he's available there, Jakucionis, the kid from the point guard from Illinois, uh the kid I just talked to about the Spanish kid,
Yeah.
Gonzalez,
Yeah.
and Jace Richardson. But I think the Heat need a taller guard. I like Jace, but he's too small. He's like 6'2".
All right, it's between Mulak And this kid, Burns, who is Toronto going to take? The pick is them.
I think they're gonna. Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying. I think they're going Queen, Derek Queen.
We'll find out.
Would you be surprised if they draft
I
a?
don't know. I don't know none of these kids. Only these four because they played this right. All
Would you
right, they took Boyles, the kid from South Carolina. That's who the
Colin Murray Boyles?
hmm That's who they took.
Do you think the college uh, eventually it's gonna filter out the NBA's when it comes to the draft? It's gonna filter out the high school and college kids. It's gonna be either G League or international.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do any of these franchises own these G League teams?
They all do.
So wait, do any of the franchises own G League Ignite?
No, that's the NBA's team. When you
So
go there, you
the Ignite
definitely
are
get
an
one pick.
NBA owned.
So
Who's up
Colin
next?
Murray White goes to the Raptors. Portland is a pick away. I forgot who's before us. Who picks next.
Is the Suns? Is it Suns at 10?
That's right. You're right. Suns are picking next.
I think they're gonna go with a guard.
I think they're going to go with the kid from Illinois.
My God, what's his name?
What's this kid's name again? Javanovich, something like that.
The kid that you said you wanted
No, I don't
your.
want him. The fans want him. I don't want him. I want the kid from Arizona. I don't want him. I
No,
want
I'm
Arizona.
saying you want Carter Bryant.
Yes, yes.
You guys need honestly, you don't need any more guards, to be honest.
They believe that they can. They just taking best player available.
If you guys draft a point guard, are you
No,
guys
we
gonna
don't.
have to trade
No, we
like
got. We don't. No, we got this guy the other night. Drew Holiday. We don't need a point.
if you draft the guard, does that mean you're gonna trade Scoot?
Not yet. I was listening to Portland radio today. Not yet, but he is on the death watch. Him and what's my guy from Toronto?
Shaden?
Yes, they're both on the plank.
To be honest, would those two kids make sense in Miami?
Yes, but the
Scoot
problem
and
is,
Shaden?
yeah, but the problem is they want someone white. I keep saying. So, who's 10 again?
The Suns.
If they take that kid from Illinois, oh, that's gonna be a lot of great people out in Portland. Hey, look, Stephen A. Smith is right. At least these, Brandon has said, at least these franchises are letting it known they would prefer a white guy to build them.
Mm-hmm. Despite how we feel about Stephen A. Smith sometimes, but that part he's right.
Honestly, I can see Toronto either getting the. Did someone draft Malawatch already?
Not yet.
I think the Suns go Malawatch or
I think the Suns go
Malawatch
Malwatch too.
Richardson.
No, Richardson, that's too high for him. I think the Suns go Malwatch. They always need a big
Bryant.
I think the Suns know that.
I know you're not focusing on the NHL at all because of the draft mace.
I
Did you see
won't
the
be on
Canucks?
Tuesday.
Did you see the Canucks traded for? I'm not sure if this makes
Evander
sense for them.
Kane, they did it because they need a winger and he's a hometown kid and he could silence that lynch mob out there who wants to kill everybody in the front office.
Does that make sense for them, though, realistically? Because aren't they going in? Aren't they a rebuilding team?
They want to win now. Remember, they had 110 points last year in 2024. They
Van,
were the second best team in the West.
Vancouver Canucks?
Yes,
I thought that was Winnipeg.
Winnipeg was this year. Last year was the Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, okay.
There are some players dropping out of the top 10, folks. All right, the pick is in for the Suns.
My final prediction is Malawatch or Bryant.
Okay, I'm going to find out.
I'm surprised Toronto with Masai there didn't choose Malawatch.
I'm surprised, too. Good night, Moss. Happy birthday, Moss. His birthday's tomorrow. So, happy birthday to CK tomorrow. I'm off until Tuesday. I'll be on Grinders channel on Wednesday night. And if you don't live in New York, you don't care. But if you're from New York, like Grinder, I told him the shocking news about 20 minutes ago. Now, Eric Adams, he got his work cut out to stay the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
This guy who won yesterday, the Democratic Party side, believes in crime also.
Mandami?
How did you know about that?
The reason I watch political channels.
I didn't know that. Good for you. Like my mother. That's all my mother watches. Goddamn news and politics.
I watch no, for me it's just to see what other states do. I I think that guy's gonna try to charge, what is it called? This kid. Oh, yep. They drafted Malawatch.
As Manzano gets it from Twitter.
I hope I didn't ruin it for you, Mace.
Just do me a favor. Don't tell me with the Portland tickets.
Okay.
That's picking next. He's going to enjoy living in Phoenix. I'll tell you that.
You think he the what you know who he reminds me of a little bit, Mace?
Oh, I never watched. I don't even know who this kid is. I know he got a big entourage.
Yeah. But the playing style he reminds me of the guy who used to play for Washington, not McGee, the other guy, the other center. Uh the European guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. I haven't followed the Wizards in years, bro. They've been losers.
Oh, or my God, he reminds me of the guy you used to have, Valanciunas.
Hmm.
Just he doesn't have he's Valanciunas without the offensive. What is it called? Offensive ability.
Yes. Right. This young man is crying, coming up to the stage to meet the commissioner. Portland is on the clock.
They're going to draft the European kid from Illinois. I'm already thinking.
Did they pick him?
No, I'm saying I'm.
Well, that war room right now is burning because a lot of the fans, like the kid from this is the way it is. A lot of fans, like the kid from Illinois, the white crowd, the regular crowd, they like the hometown kid from Washington State. That's why he's on the thumbnail, the kid on the far right. And they also
According to
like,
Shams, Charlotte is trading Mark Williams to Phoenix for number 29.
okay, as Donald just gave you a scoop, everybody. Mark Williams going to the Suns for the 29th pick. Mark Williams, the guy who the Lakers got last year in the trade, but the trade was nullified because he had bad knees.
Uh-huh.
Right, Portland got 4 minutes left. I would like to see the Bryant kid take. Why? He's the best defensive player in the draft. And Portland.
And you guys need a wing, to be honest.
No, they got the wings. They're the two faces of the franchise. And Avila and all defense N.B.A. money come out. Portland is just accumulating talent, and that's what they should do. It's like the old days when they had the deepest roster in the league. Why do you think Oklahoma City won the title besides Halliburton getting hurt? Why do you think they won that, Tom? Why do you think that series went 7 games between both of their teams? Why do you think?
The N.B.A. doesn't like either team.
No, it went 7 games because both teams are deep and talented. And Adam Silver loves this right now. What's going on in the NBA, right, Grindr?
Yep.
Because you're getting different champions every year.
Yeah,
something that Grindr said a few minutes ago. If you was listening to him.
To me, a team like Oklahoma City doesn't need their 2 draft picks. To be honest,
but they're going to use them.
Alan Silver was never. He always disliked super teams. He never liked rivalries. Yep. So he liked international. So he likes every, like Brother May said, like every team wins. That's how he is. Yeah,
he wants more parity. He's not like David Stern.
Yeah, and one more thing, he wants to fade out the casual NBA fan.
Right.
So he's trying to fade out the corporate guys.
No, the casuals. Those are the guys who only like stars and not teams.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I think that would be these corporate guys are only here for the stars. To be honest,
corporate guys, as long as they see white stars, the corporate guys are fine.
That's what I'm saying. So when people think Alan Silver, oh, he's good, but no. Alan Silver, he's dirty. He is.
In your guys' opinion, who's worse for the league? Who's worse for the league, Stern or Silver?
Stern, no question.
A lot of people say this guy's the devil.
Stern is the devil.
Let me give you a little history. Do you know what David Stern did to the late great Connie Hawkins?
No.
Please remind us.
Connie Hawkins was falsely accused of racketeering back in the early 1960s, and he tried to go to the NBA, but it blocked him. Right, so he played AB. He played, I think, NBA, ABL. They was the first team that invented the 3-point, but he was dominating the league so good, and he tried to get the NBA, trying to clear his name. And the ones that blocked him was David Stern, because he was the head lawyer of the NBA throughout the 60s until powers that be, say that it's okay that the late great Connie Hawkins, he's one of the first one was drafted to at that time was the Phoenix Suns. And what happened was, this is during the time that the late great Connie Hawkins was past his prime. Still was doing work though, the 7-8 years, all NBA, both offense and defense and stuff, But David Stern has screwed him.
Part of the deal to be finalized later, the Houston Rockets are trading to the Phoenix Suns the draft rights to Takman, the 10th pick. And now, with the 11th pick in the 2025 N.B.A. draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Cedric Coward from Washington State University.
They took him. So the fans in Portland are very happy tonight.
But they're trading him to Memphis.
Yeah, I know that. They traded him to Memphis. Who's coming back to Portland?
It just says they're trading the rights to Cedric Crowder to Memphis, but they didn't say what.
Yeah, no. That's what Shams just said on TV. I was listening while you guys were talking. Yeah, he's going to Memphis. The question is, who's going back to Portland? That's what I want to know.
How, like, this is our question. No one talked about Connie Hawkins. How great of a player was he?
He was Dr. J before Dr.
Yeah. If go to the YouTube archives of the late great Lou Carnesaka, the great college head coach of St. John's at that time, Redmond. He said Connie Hawkins, when he was 12, he jumped beyond the foul line and dunked the ball. Well,
I want to know who's going to Portland from Memphis. That's what I want.
That's the question. You know,
so there are going to be a lot of angry people tonight if the Trailblazer organization keeps sticking the knife and the machete to their fans' backs out there.
There's some rumors that Oklahoma City might trade their 2 picks.
Hey, Moss, you happy with your pick? I can see that. Yeah, they wanted to trade up, but nobody's going to trade with them now. And the reason why, Tony, they keep their picks, Oklahoma City, because they don't have to pay luxury tax. The more draft picks you have, the less luxury tax you have to pay.
Wait, the less you?
Yeah.
So the more picks you have, the more luxury tax you have to pay?
You don't pay.
Oh, okay.
That's why this team, if they win next year, they'll be the new dynasty of the league. I don't think NBC is going to be happy about that.
Yeah, they're not getting anything back. They're trading the rights to Crowder, according to Shams.
Yeah, Shams said it on TV.
Yeah, so I don't think you guys are getting anything back for him.
We always get something back when you make a trade like that. Question is, what is you don't give away a draft pick, Tony, especially when the team is $60 million under the cap.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So he'll be going to Memphis, which is going to make Portland fans angry. Me, I really don't care. I just want to see them get somebody who can go along with the team that can play some defense. To me, so far tonight, the big winner is the Brooklyn Nets, and they got 4 more number 1 picks tonight.
And don't be surprised, y'all. They going all white.
I totally agree with you.
They're not going to trade him. They're not going to trade him.
Yep.
Flatbush Avenue, no more people of African descent.
He's from Brooklyn.
It's white, baby. It's white.
Yep. I'm not from Brooklyn. I'm from here. And I got
see all the cafes around there, all the restaurants is catered to the Eastern Americans and whites and Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
We are not allowed.
Mm-hmm. Chicago's pick is in. You can tell us that one now, Manzano. Who did Chicago pick?
Oh, nothing. Nothing as of now. According to NBA Central, they're looking to trade Kobe White or Lonzo Ball.
Interesting.
So I'm guessing they might get Jakucionis.
I can see that's perfect for Chicago. That's the type of peak players that their fan base likes. I'm not joking about that. He's gonna be another Kirk Heinrich when he was with the Bulls. I'm
You
pretty
think
sure.
San Antonio's upset that they didn't draft the European kid,
Which one?
Igor Demin?
He went to Brooklyn.
No, I'm saying, do you think San Antonio fans are upset that they
No,
didn't?
no. San Antonio fans are very happy right now.
Like I'm saying, I think they're going to trade Stefan Castle because that makes
I
no
can see
sense to
that.
me.
I can see that. Remember, it's just 9:30 in the evening. This draft is not even half over yet. My question is, who is Portland going to get back from Memphis? You know they can make a big deal tonight with Memphis. One player of Memphis we like, and the salaries match up. But we'll see. That's what the night is for. The night is long. It's commercial break, folks, for 20 minutes, so we're sorry about that. Let's see what Chicago. Oh, they're still running commercial.
According, Chicago just drafted Noah Asenge.
Okay, thank you, Manzano. You heard it. Noah Zinge goes to the Bulls at 12. As they're showing the beautiful. Hey, Grinder, in your life, how many times do you think you crossed the Brooklyn Bridge to go home?
Huh?
In your life, when you lived in New York, how many times do you think you crossed the Brooklyn Bridge?
How many times I crossed the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah.
In my lifetime, maybe 20 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 12th pick in the 2025 N.B.A. draft, the Chicago Bulls select Noah Essenga from Cologne France and the Wolves Club in Germany.
Young
Mace.
man hugging his mother. Chicago Bull fan. Not happy with the pick.
They wanted Kasparis probably.
Yep.
Oh, hey Mace. What I was going to ask you and Grinder, did you guys ever cross the George Washington?
I've never crossed it, but I've been on it a lot of times going to New Jersey to go shopping because there's no tax in Jersey.
Yeah, I've been across it many times myself.
Hey, man, no, while the Chicago Bulls made their pick, Tuesday when I do the NHL free agency, I'll be praising your team a lot, right? Tuesday in the morning.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They're the best team in the league. No one's going to beat them.
I don't think I think the Panthers would. This is coming out of my own mouth. They will win very easily next year.
Honestly, I think win they're going to win 3 in a row.
I do too.
No, 4 in a row.
I can see that. Yeah, the reverse Islanders. I can see that. All right, Atlanta's up. No one cares. Now we were saying before
Yeah, I think Atlanta's trading that pick.
They are okay,
This is according to Shane.
but they got Porzingis now. But they got 3 picks tonight, I think. All right, here we go.
To New Orleans, and New Orleans is setting the number 23 overall pick and a 2026 unprotected first round pick that's going to be the most favorable out of New Orleans and Milwaukee. So essentially, 2 first round picks for New Orleans to move up. And at the number 13th pick, the New Orleans have had significant interest doing a lot of research on their team.
All right, New Orleans is going to trade their pick this year and next year with the Hawks to move up to 13. So whoever this player is, he's going to the Pelicans, according to Shannon.
I'm thinking they're going. Did Carter Bryant get chosen already?
Nope.
I think they're going Carter Bryant. Oh no. New Orleans chooses Derek Queen.
See, Manzano. I we'll see what who does the I know Oklahoma City got the 15th pick. Who has the
San
14th
Antonio
pick?
is number
Yeah, they're next.
number
They'll
14.
probably they'll take the kid Carter Bryant.
Am I ruining it for everybody?
No, not at all. My way of thinking, I'm only thinking about my team now. I think they're getting a player back from the Grizzlies.
Oh, Auntie's backstage.
All right. Let's see who these 2 old players are. So who are they celebrating right now?
If San Antonio if San Antonio drafts Jakucionis, I honestly that makes even more less sense.
I think the Spurs, like my team, knows that in today's NBA you need to have a deep roster. The days of the star ball for those losing fans is over. Ante up yet? Coach one, love man, yeah, I love him. So we're being interrupted by the Players Association. Can't make this shit up. Only the NBA do dumb shit like this. God, yeah. At least the NFL salutes the military in the 4th and 5th rounds. Really, Adam Silver? Really? You're interrupting this draft for the Players Association? Come on, come on, God.
Yo,
What's up, Auntie?
thanks.
Who they got San Antonio taking? Did he get in yet?
Yo, do I have audio?
Yeah, you do. We hear you.
All right, making sure. All
Nothing
right.
yet, Mace.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're getting Jakucionis.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look, all of these teams are gonna have to go deep, like you just mentioned, because they're all trying to avoid them second and third aprons. So I mean, if you're going to have a bunch of 26, 20, you know what I'm saying, 23, 24, 22-year-old players on your team, you're going to have to be deep with them or else you can't win. Like for real.
But
If you're going to
but my
have that
question is, does
veteran,
with San Antonio they have De'Aaron Fox, they have the rookie of the year last year in Stephon Castle. They're
mm,
gonna draft. They just drafted Harper, and then they just drafted if they're gonna draft Jakucionis. does that mean they trade Stephon Castle, or do they trade
No,
the rights to one of their draft picks?
they don't have to worry about anything because all these dudes are under minimum garbage contracts right now. They don't have to worry about anything for the next like 3-4 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. They just pay their one guy that deserves his money, which is De'Aaron Fox. That's it. Everybody else is on baby contracts, so they're in good shape.
Wemby's gonna get that max deal soon.
Yeah. And you know that the Spurs, you know, they'll talk guys into extending. They will talk
Yeah.
guys into extending just to keep winning. San Antonio has never paid a luxury tax, so this whole second, third apron thing, they're not going to have to pay this either.
Do you like the Pelicans draft pick for Derek Queen, Auntie?
I mean, the Pelicans can't go wrong no matter what they pick. They can't go wrong.
All right, here's my question about this young kid, Queen, right? Is he worth giving up next year's number one unprotected?
If you're New Orleans,
Yes.
yes,
Mhm.
because the number one ain't supposed to be worth nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
If
what I'm
it
saying. It's
was a
not supposed to.
protected pick,
Yeah.
I would be like,
Well, I mean,
oh,
if you're planning on turning your team into a winner this year, you're not worried about it.
Or maybe this kid is Zion Williamson's replacement.
Nah, kid's not Zion's replacement. He's supposed to be his mate.
Everybody knows I killed Zion earlier. That fat fuck probably eating a pan of his mama's chicken right now.
I mean, the thing is, Zion's replacement has got to come through trade. But the point is, Zion's contract is damn near impossible to trade, because it's got all of these stipulations. This is the only guy that literally should be eligible for like super max extension, super max money, and he's got ridiculous stipulations on his contract. He can't go above 295. He has to suit up a certain amount of games. His money is not guaranteed, dude.
Because he's the fat bastard. I've been saying that
Yeah.
for the last 4 years. If you don't know the background why I am whipping Zion Williamson's ass every chance I get, because I had a monster argument up here 4 years ago with a YouTuber named the General.
Yeah.
Who thinks Zion, he was pissed off because the Knicks wanted to clinch the playoff berth that year in 2021, and he didn't like the way I was praising the Knicks. And then I told him, who's the guy they traded to Toronto again? He used to be on the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
To Toronto,
Yeah, they traded him this year to Toronto. He used to be on the Pelicans.
the Knicks traded him. Oh, you talk about Brandon Ingram.
Okay. Brandon Ingram averaged 26 points a game that year. Zion Williamson averaged 26.5 points that year. That was Ball's best year as a pro, 17-11. And you still didn't make the playoffs? Come on, man. And the Knicks did? Come
oh, hey, Auntie. What are your thoughts? According to like Shams and multiple people, the Heat are gonna. The rumor is they're gonna trade Andrew Wiggins to the Lakers for Dalton Connect and Rui Hachimura. Do you
Makes
think
sense.
that's do you think that's a mistake for the Lakers, or
No,
giving up on those two young kids?
nah. I mean, those guys don't really fit into what they're trying to do. So I get it. Right now, I mean, while you have LeBron James on your roster, you are in win now mode. So to bring a guy like Andrew Wiggins in there with championship experience, I mean, yeah, it makes sense for the Lakers. Damn sure makes sense for the Heat.
They get two young players to rebuild around.
Like I said, they need to. They have to.
Is LeBron still going to be with the Lakers?
The San Antonio Spurs select Carter Bryant.
Say what?
on. If the Spurs take Carter Bryant,
The as far as the Heat are concerned, after what happened last year, that's it, man. It's over. Like they had everybody can go. Everybody can go. Like
So you think they're going to trade Bam and Tyler?
I'm sorry.
You think they're trading Bam and Tyler during this draft?
Not necessarily. It don't have to be during the draft. One of them is definitely out of there this offseason though. They don't have to get traded on draft night. I mean, Bam and Tyler. I mean, you would have to package a lot of picks and shit to get that type of value. But I wouldn't be surprised if a move gets made. You know, but everybody's on the block on Miami. Everybody is, bro. Like that was
Would it make?
embarrassing.
This is an honest question. Would it make sense for a team like I'm not sure if they match up together well? A Tyler with a SGA in Oklahoma City.
Why would they want Tyler Hero for? And they have a budding dynasty on their hands.
Yeah, I told you I was like they whatchamacallit,
And they're
Oklahoma
picking
City.
next, by the way.
Sam Presti has a serious dilemma that he's never had before as the running that organization, and that is maintaining the squad you have. That's it. Like he's trying really hard to stay good, not change anything, but still get better. It's really tough, you know.
Yeah,
It's really tough.
yeah,
So,
but we have the 15th pick and the 24th pick.
but
And
you're
then
not
next year,
gonna, huh?
and
Say that
then
again?
next year you got 4 number ones. You will replenish the bench and let guys go. And they're going to give Holmgren and Williams $200 million extensions this summer. They already said that.
And OKC's on the
According
clock
to
now.
according to what's up, boy?
Shams.
Not Shams. My man who's brothers with the Mets, with the Nets, Marks, Bobby Marks of ESPN.
Yeah.
All right,
I think they're
Oklahoma City,
going to trade the rights to that. I think they're going to draft and trade it to a team who needs the pick.
Well, the OKC Thunder, Tyler Hero don't fit in over there. Okay,
What team would fit for Tyler? You think?
A team where he ain't got to guard nobody. You got to guard people over there.
Perfect. You just said it. You took it out of my mouth. It'll be perfect in Phoenix.
For real, but yeah, OKC, the hell out of here, bro. You ain't gonna survive the practices.
Or my mistake. How about Bam over there?
Yeah,
No,
but they don't
Bam,
need
no.
Bam. It doesn't even make sense. OKC too cheap to bring on Bam.
The only
It makes
person
sense.
happy about that is Asia Wilson will be happy about that because Phoenix is an arm length away from Las Vegas. He'll be very happy about that.
But
I think Bam would do well in like a Toronto maybe.
now Bam will be fine wherever he goes. I thought that would be the move that the Lakers would be trying to make, not
By
Wake
the way,
Bam.
let me say.
No, with Bam, with LeBron, no.
Hold on for a second.
Who that? Grinder?
Yeah.
Let me say this to our audience who's listening. A lot of players are falling right now in this draft. A lot of players. So,
Well, that's these guys. Look, the scouting teams are taking over. The second, third apron thing is changing the game, bro. These teams are trying to win without having to spend. It just is what it is, bro.
It's like low maintenance.
And OKC just gave OKC and Indiana just gave the formula. They just gave the formula, bro. LKC literally just fleeced the Clippers. The Clippers, who's thinking they doing everything they could do to win a title, they like, you dumb fuck. You got a championship in the next 5-6 years sitting right on your damn bench. Like you already got it. And y'all too stupid to even know. Y'all about to trade it all away for Paul George. We'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll take it. You know? Like
Be
for
my
real.
guest. Be my guest.
We'll take it. Like y'all literally traded your title, like gave your title away for Paul George.
And then he went to Philadelphia. You see after that what happened after that.
So you guys think that the Heat are going to go into rebuild mode, Auntie?
Hell yeah! What do you, bro?
They ain't got no choice.
That's just too damn embarrassing. The way it's not even that they lost. The way they lost.
About the Heat, though, this is my opinion. I like their starting five because players are in their right place. And for years, the Heat players were out of the position. Now everybody's in their position.
Yeah, I like Jakucionis. I like I like Khalil Ware That's the kid I think we keep.
I like him too. The kid from Indiana.
I mean, that kid, the point guard dude, what's his name? Um, Norris Mitchell or something like that. Um, he's pretty
Oh,
good.
oh,
But other than that, man, it's just the Heat don't play. They're known for hiring mercs, bro. That's what they do. Then there is no building off the team you have. They just got embarrassed too bad, bro.
Yeah, they got a top 10
Everybody's on
player.
the block.
yeah. I
He's
think once
ready to
one,
play.
once Pat Riley, I think the mentality in that franchise changes once Pat steps down. To be honest,
And I think he will. I think he will, and it's to give Spoelstra the job because he knows what the team needs on the court. Pat Riley just like I told everybody before, you don't have his connects no more. That's it. It's
do
over.
people hate
All,
Riley?
all, no, all his connects are dead. They're dead or retired. He's old. He's a dinosaur. You got
There
to be able
you
to
go.
call people when you make a deal. Like
That's
Nico
right.
Harrison and Rob Pelinka were able to make that deal because they know each other from doing stuff. All of
Yeah.
Pat Riley's stuff is from way back when. Ain't them people ain't in the league no more.
The
You ain't got
only
no
guys
Yeah,
allowed to
nobody
play
call.
him.
he's not the M. He's not part of this
The only
NBA.
guy who's from his
That's what
era.
I'm saying. You gotta know somebody to get these deals done. He was able
Yeah.
to fleece Shaq, bring Shaq over by giving up Karan Butler because you knew them people over in LA. Them
Right.
And
people ain't
Lamar
there no
and
more.
Lamar and Lamar
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Odom.
You
The
were
the
able
only
to
guy
get
who he
LeBron.
knows, but
You
he
were
hates
able to
him.
get LeBron and Bosh because you had D Wade.
Yep.
Okay. You
Just,
Yeah,
were able to
just,
get Ray Allen because the weather's good, and the other option was Minnesota.
and
Like all of this stuff just kind of like that's over. Those days are over.
yeah, the
right.
only guy that's left over from his era is Danny Ainge, but Danny hates him.
But this is the thing about going back to my point about the Nick coach and Todd Thibodeau, right? And I know people going like, "Why are you hurt?" Listen, Todd Thibodeau did not fit this NBA. This NBA, you got to go 9 or 10 deep on the bench. He want to be part of the 80s and the 90s NBA, just 6 or 7 deep. That is not cut enough for this NBA.
Well, the
You
thing is,
cannot you cannot play your starters close to 50. Including playoffs over 50 something minutes, and you think that's going to hold up? No.
no, you're right. It's not going to hold up, and it's not even because I don't like the whole you gonna run them into the ground. It's just you just become
All right.
ridiculously defensible,
The,
predictable, and easy to exploit.
the champs
No,
select Thomas Sorber, the big center from Georgetown. So another Georgetown big center goes in the first round of the NBA draft.
Okay, that's what's up. He's
So
white.
Oklahoma City gets a no, he's black. Oklahoma City
Good,
gets
good,
a
good.
big man from Georgetown, and he's crying. He's going to the World Champions.
Ooh, that's a steal right there. Man.
Yep. So the Thunder.
That's a good match. Honestly, that's a good matchup
Yes,
with
it is.
Chet Holmgren.
Yep. Move Holmgren to the 4 where he belongs, and him to the 5.
man, this kid ain't playing.
Oh, he's playing.
Like, come on, bro. You got Hartenstein. He ain't playing.
They're letting him go. They're not going to meet his money.
Bro, they just paid him. He just signed a contract there last first year.
Bobby Marks said that Oklahoma City has 2 opts. They opt out of the deal.
This
year
kid
coming
is
up
6'9", is not Isaiah Hartenstein.
You don't
They're
have to
gonna
be.
they
Sorber's
didn't sign Hartenstein to
7
that
foot.
contract just to get rid of him after 1 year, bro.
Hey,
They're
they
going for it.
got to pay their 2 other guys, bro. That's the way they're going to ride for the next.
But I'm just saying he's already under contract. They will. They just want a title. They're willing to do everything they can to keep it together. You don't just do that the next year. You do that the next year when things are fucked up. But you don't sign a guy a year before, win a title, and then get rid of him.
I get the feeling Sam Presti now has gotten over the mountaintop. He's going to do things the way he feels like doing.
When have you
All
ever?
right, y'all have a good night, brother.
Hey, you
Mace,
too. Thanks for coming, family. Appreciate
yeah,
you.
All right, Grinder.
I'm going to send the information to you Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Through your email.
Wednesday night. Yeah. Send me that Tuesday night. I'll come up to your channel and talk what's happening here in New York.
Yeah, that's gonna be Wednesday night.
Grinder, I'm gonna hit you up, man. We gotta do something, man. I gotta talk to you about some things with this sports stuff. I've been in the other sectors, bro, and these Kobe stands are tripping, man.
I know, yo. Matter of fact, yo, look. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. So just hit me up.
Like
Quick
it's
as you
almost
can. So,
scary to come out the clouds over there, bro.
That's why I
Wait,
don't have
Kobe?
those type of.
Bro,
That's
they
why
they
I
are
keep
some
these
Kobe
guys in my
stands
room,
on this
bro.
internet. Yeah, on Beyonce internet, man. It's some Kobe stands, bro. I'm like, dude,
Stay away from
like
those.
Worse than Michael Jordan?
yeah,
That's
worse.
yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah, worse. Oh yeah.
They
What's up,
really
brother
do
Anthony?
believe that there ain't nobody ever been better than Kobe,
I
but
had that
maybe
argument
Michael.
too.
They're like, yo, and they're adamant about it. and well, bro, for real, they don't
I
think
think honestly,
anybody,
I
dog.
believe Kobe's better than LeBron. To be honest,
And the hell up that, bro. Yeah, you mentioned Maravich, you mentioned Dr. J, you mentioned Larry Bird, and then they just sit there looking at you blank. Um, I know Tracy McGrady says some stupid stuff, and I know Mace want to talk about the draft. I know Tracy McGrady says some stupid stuff, but
What did he
like
say
y'all
now?
be going too far. Well, he said if you put him in a Kobe spot, he wins some titles.
With
And
Shaq?
Mhm.
and
But you
and
know
and the
what
Kobe
though?
stands are tripping.
He
They're
doesn't.
like, that's disrespect to Kobe. I'm like,
Yeah, but he drinking something. You know, come on, Tracy.
Hey,
I'm
I
like,
had that
he is
argument
drinking.
with
Tracy,
Laurel.
you never got out the first round.
I had
There
that
you go.
argument with Laurel and Fred Ward like 3 or 4 years ago. I said, your boy sucks ass, bro. I still can't believe McGrady's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he was a first ballot Hall of Famer. That was an issue that I had. But at the same time, I don't have to diminish T Mac's career to just know, like, come on, Kobe Bryant. Don't tell me that you would have won 3 titles if you just put you at Shaq, because your wheels fell off, bro. Your wheels
Exactly. I
fell
was
off
about to
every
say
damn
that.
year.
Every
Um,
time I looked up,
so
either he was out or Liao Ming was out.
that's what, hey, exactly. And not just that, it's like, bro, you really can't even make that excuse because there is only one Shaq. So you got to get a duo that can possibly beat them. And you had it on multiple occasions. You had Vince Carter when you came in. Yeah, coming off the Jordan Pippen years. So you guys could have been the next dynamic wing. You chose to leave.
That's
Also,
number one.
yeah.
That's
Y'all signed Grant Hill over there, and then you didn't really do much to help them recruit Tim Duncan because, from what I heard, the dude was damn near signed until Doc Rivers effed that up. So you almost had Tim Duncan, but you messed
that's
that up.
that's that's
Okay,
number two. That's number
that's
two.
number two. Number three, when you had Yao, you kept busting out a tire, like you kept busting out a tire, blowing out the engine, like something went wrong every time you had Yao. So, bro, you can't tell me what you would have did with Shaq because I saw what you did do when you had all these other transcendent talents. Not a damn thing.
with a guy like Tracy, with a guy like McGrady specifically, T Mac, does his playing style where you like does the playing style he has where player like a player out a lot faster?
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the reasons why he like Kobe had a better career. I always say when it's a testament to Kobe's career. And then they don't even make this argument. I'm like, that he was able to be the second best player on the team. He didn't have to carry that load. He had Shaquille, he had the other pieces, and he had that damn triangle. So he used it. And that's what allowed him to be available in late in playoff series and be able to close. Like it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
left like you actually had chances to have guys that could have took a lot of that load off you and coaches that could have implemented systems, all of that. You chose to leave Toronto. You chose to leave Toronto so that way you could have your own team. You
Have a
wanted
pick
that
for your
burden.
Blazers,
You
Mason. You
wanted to
want it?
put that on your back, and then your back gave out. Like that's you.
But this is what I'm saying. He had three chances, right?
Mhm.
And we gotta say this. He never came out the first round.
There you go. Yeah.
You had three chances.
I'm
Mason.
like
I
the
don't
wheels
know this
fell
love
off.
affair with McGrady. I don't know this love affair with McGrady. I can understand the Kobe obsession. That I can understand. But McGrady, I don't know about that.
Now the comparison's only there because Kobe, when he was alive, did always say Tracy McGrady was somebody that he always knew was like a threat to him as far as his game because he had all the skills, really no weaknesses, and he was bigger than Kobe. So
Man, how
Kobe
about
felt like he had that advantage over him, but Kobe still took the matchup personally. It's just
Yeah,
career for career, and I'm like, don't try to tell me that I can just insert you in the Kobe spot and I get similar results. I don't think so.
yeah.
I
I
don't. I
heard the
don't.
stories.
Yeah.
I heard the stories about those two.
I'm just saying because you
I
still got to
mean,
be able to play in the triangle. Like you still got to be able to be that talented and be
Does how
willing to
he
show
play
up.
basketball fit in the triangle system or no?
No, I mean anybody with that type of talent could fit in it. It's about how you play. So you're gonna have to cut hard, and to be honest, you can't dominate the rock until it's time, or unless it's
Mandela,
time. Like
Mandela, who did Memphis take?
Oh no, for the Blazers chose Hassan Hanson Yang.
he said the Grizz because the Grizz are on the clock.
They
Remember,
made
I'm
the
on like
trade.
a minute delay,
No,
so
they
I don't
made the
see it. It's
trade.
about to come up for me.
So where you at?
They
Hmm?
made the trade. So
Where you at?
who did the Blazers take with that trade?
It's a oh okay. It's a proposed. It said proposed trade with the Blazers, but yeah, I guess. So we about to
It's gonna
find
be
out in a
Hanson
second.
Yang for the coward kid that you guys.
But I'm just like the LeBron fans. I done already decimated them. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear about greatness when the barometer was 57.
You
Bro, the barometer was 57 games. That simple. You know, Jordan, Kobe, they never had seasons where they won 57 games and didn't win the championship or at least get to the finals.
you
You know,
got
Jordan won championship every time, 57 or more. That's the magic number. Okay.
the
LeBron
fact
James, you got 2 titles. It wasn't even 82 games played in the damn season. And
you
then you got about three seasons where you did win
and
57 plus games and won no title or didn't even
can
get
you
to the
pause
finals.
that for a minute
Failure.
because
Yeah,
we have to do this
take down my email, bro.
again. Can you all pause this for a second? We
Yeah.
have one of the biggest shockers in the history of the NBA draft. A
Yang
young
Hansen.
man who was not invited to the draft was sitting in the stands with the fans. And
Who?
the Trailblazers took this kid from China. His name is Yang Hansen.
Hanson Yang, yeah.
No, everyone is shocked about this. I cannot
Seven
believe
foot
it.
one.
I can't. Yeah, but we got 3 7-footers already.
Right.
Wow.
I told you what y'all are, Mace. And I know you don't want to admit it. Y'all are a salvage yard, bro. Y'all are where the rest of us go to get the parts we need to ride. Y'all are a junkyard, bro. And don't get me wrong, if y'all smart, y'all make a good team out of what we give you in return. But for real, y'all ain't trying to build no winners. Y'all are just over there stacking parts. And you know it. I know that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, Mace. But you know what's up.
Wow.
Some
But
teams,
that's
bro, let's keep it real, grinded. Some teams in the NBA are just junkyards. They're salvage yards. They're just where
yeah,
other teams go for parts. That's just where you are right now. You know,
yeah. Yeah. I need a part. I'm going. That's why I'm
for
going.
real, like Utah right now. They're a junkyard. The Charlotte
You're right.
Hornets, a damn junkyard. You feel me? The Brooklyn Nets, they're a junkyard.
If you
Ain't no
want to do
winning
something,
coming out of your roster as currently constructed, and there ain't no 1 or 2 pieces you can get to make it work. Y'all are gonna give us what the hell we need, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are gonna fleece us out of some picks and maybe a player here and there. In 5-6 years from now, y'all might get a winner, maybe even sooner if you get some good coaching and
Well, I don't know.
good
I totally disagree with you
talent.
because you're laughing, but Blazers are pretty good. They're moving up the ladder. You can say what you want, but remember, you're from the NBA with the difference between me and you is you're from the NBA with the casual fandom, and you know how I feel about the casual NBA fan.
Yeah. Okay. So as far as your style of play, I know you got good players over there, and you
We
have the.
got nice players. We don't have good players. We have nice
I think you got great players. They just don't fit.
We
Like
don't
they're
have
not a
great players,
team,
bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I know my squad. We don't have no great player. If we had
bro.
great players,
You got Scoop.
Scoot gets got bumped out of the job by old boy Jeru Holiday. He ain't starting.
I'm. I think you start them alongside each other. I like
No,
Scoop,
they're not
bro.
doing that because
Damn, and you a Blazers fan and you don't like Scoop?
No, he hasn't done anything. I do agree with
Damn,
that.
bro.
Folks out there. Yeah, Spoon ain't doing it. He ain't cooking. That's why you
I'll
got
take
Drew
I
Holiday
take
there.
him off hands.
So who you going? So who are the Knicks going to give us for him?
I'll tell you what I would give you for Scoop, bro. I would give you um I would give you Josh Hart for Scoop.
We just had Josh Hart. I
I
don't
know.
think they get Josh Hart back. We
Yeah, I
traded
know.
Josh Hart. God damn. Hey, Mangiano, you know our boy from Illinois? Oh, Tony left. Anyway, the kid from Illinois keeps falling in this draft, folks.
And I know it sounds crazy to give up Josh Hart in New York, but I would just to get Brunson a backup point guard.
Bro, I remember up here, you wasn't here this night. I had Mr. Miami and I had this guy up here. And the rumor was Portland was wanted to trade between Miami and Knicks. And I said, if I'm Miami, I'll give them right now. They laughed at me. How well has Josh Hart done since he's been in the Knicks uniform the last 2.5 years?
Oh, he's
And
been awesome.
bingo. And
Been
that's
great.
why he are rebuilding, and the Knicks are the favorite to come out of the East this year.
No, but the other teams wouldn't have been able to use him properly. Let's just keep it real.
All
They would
right,
no, they would have
so
put him in spots where he's just not because they're trying to figure out what he is. They don't
all right,
know. Yeah.
I found out the reason why Portland took this kid, and I'm good with it. They will trade DeAndre Ayton by next Tuesday when free agents.
Oh, what are you? Ain't making sense again? I told you. Somebody just coming to y'all for parts.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I got some more. I got some more we gonna get off you. The league gonna get off you. And y'all will
Well,
chisel a winner out of it. Y'all will chisel a winner out of it.
I think right now, I think my team right now is going to take the next step. I think the problem we have, and I'll be the first to admit this, I don't talk about it. No one wants to hear about the Trailblazers. But I'm going to be honest. The backcourt hasn't stepped up. That's the problem. Jrue Holiday should not be on my team right now.
Yeah, but that's an expiring contract.
No, he got 3 more years.
Oh, you're right. Damn. I mean, that's another part that's going to get moved. You know it. And Drew Holiday is actually that's a good contract to have on your roster because when he's on your roster, you get to play half the season with him. And then one team that believes that they're one Drew Holiday away from a championship will give you what you want for him.
They Boston 2 years ago, they gave us all those draft picks and they won a championship.
And if not, if you can't do it in the middle of the season, you can do it at this time next year.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know
So
what you mean by
I understand what they're doing from the front office perspective. I get it, because those contracts become assets, man. And when you need to clear money, it's nice to have a good amount to be able to just go.
You want to know something about the
You want
to know something about the Yang guy? He wasn't even the top 60 players to be drafted. Wow.
I actually heard a few things about that kid, the Yang Hansen kid.
Yeah,
he's pretty good, and I don't see why he wasn't touted a little bit higher. I'm not saying he should have been drafted a little higher, but you should have heard a little bit more about him because he does have a game that fits today's NBA. Now his toughness is going to come into question, as it always does with Chinese players. That's always going to come into play. So his toughness, his durability, they're going to be questioning that. But other than that, his skill set is pretty solid, bro, for today's NBA.
Brooklyn traded Zhang the other night to Boston. He was part of the Porzingis trade. He went to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
He can hit that three now. Jim's like the
Atlanta's another damn junkyard.
But see, the difference with me is I respect Auntie's opinion and Bryant. It's not like I'm one of these Kobe fans he talks about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of those now. I'm just honest.
I've been telling them things that they can't argue because I'm not going to diminish one guy's career for another. I'm just not. I'm like, because I'm not gonna. If you tell me one guy's better than the other, I'm not gonna tell you that your guy is just garbage.
But
Nah,
but but
I'm just
but
trying to
but, but
explain
see
my
but,
point.
but see when I gotta say this about Trace McGrady. I know you, but this is my thing. Trace McGrady, you ain't won nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
hey,
You ain't
I
won
agree with
nothing.
that. But that's why I was even saying to the Kobe stands, I'm like, why are y'all even arguing this? Like, this is like it doesn't. Y'all
Cause
almost
this
sound
is a
like the
no
LeBron.
brainer.
I'm
Because
just like y'all sound like the LeBron stands. Like I'm not even
that's
defending
the
against
reason
this
why they
garbage.
argue because they hate
like,
LeBron.
like
That's what they argue.
it's insulting. Like you got Gilbert Arenas and Tracy McGrady. Like I wouldn't even argue this. Dog. Like you can't
That's
even
what I'm
compare
saying.
the careers.
But they say if they listen to us, we dispute right there. So if we would have been up there, I said Gilbert and you, right, Tracy McGrady. Do you have any rings? Y'all ain't never got past the first, second round. So this is what I'm saying. These motherfuckers, these people, y'all don't supposed to be y'all don't even supposed to even be in a room of these conversations at
Exactly.
all.
This is what me and Auntie disagreed about last night when we talked about Pippen and Hondo. Pippen is not even in the same world as Havlicek.
It's tough for me to argue with you on that because I've only seen replay of Havlicek. So the moments and stuff I
Oh,
can't.
Hondo, right.
You know, yeah.
His problem with a lot of guys that night were not
So
in.
I can't argue with Mace when he says that because he's just got a lot more knowledge than I do
Yeah,
Oh
on
he
it.
yeah, yeah. I
But
is.
see
it's not
Hondo
like
too.
I haven't seen Havlicek play, like, but
But
it's all on
I'll
film.
tell you
Like,
something right now. I'm gonna be dead honest with you right now. And both of you guys love this team to death. Okay. They talk about Curry and Clay as the best backcourt ever. They don't sniff
no,
Frazier
they
and
said
Monroe.
best shooting backcourt,
Yes,
not
they
best
don't
back.
sniff Frazier and Monroe. Frazier and
Nah, that's
Monroe.
what. Hey, bro, they said best shooting backcourt,
Yeah,
not
no,
best
but
back.
still, the way they talk about those, especially Curry. Curry is not Walt Frazier, bro. I can tell you that right now.
But the best shooting backcourt. Okay, so
All right, here
what
we
would
go. We
that
got
be? What Goodrich and West?
And let's go one day better. So people saying that Curry is better than Earl Monroe.
No, they say that when they never said Curry and Steph were the best backcourt. They said the best shooting backcourt.
I know that, but there were people saying they were the greatest backcourt too, and they were winning.
Ever.
Yeah, and
That's what I'm saying.
they're out of their effing minds. And you like, come on,
I had an argument with a white guy one day. I'm dead serious. A big
bro.
argument.
I would take Magic and Byron Scott
All right, so just to let
over
you guys
Stephen Clay.
know, the Wizards are going to trade this pick to Utah, and they're going to take a shooter with this pick, and it's going to go to the Jazz. I like the Portland trade, by the way. I found out what it was. Portland was their number one pick in 28, two number twos in 28, and the kid, what's his name again? Yang, what's his name again?
Yang Hansen.
Okay, and they get him. So I like the trade. They recoup their picks back. They'll have three number ones in 28.
But I tell you, 3 years, man, 4 years, bro. It's all good. Yeah, y'all will chisel a winner out of that. Trust me, y'all
Leave
will
my team
chisel a
alone.
winner out of that, bro. 'Cause y'all have a
Leave
good
my team alone.
organization.
Leave my team.
I like them, but hey, wasn't I real about the Knicks where they were? I'm like, bro, this ain't no titles. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
You
let me
know,
ask you a question. Since a couple of weeks ago, let me ask you this: do you still want to star on your team?
we have one.
I'm talking about a legitimate star, and I'm not
I
thinking.
would have been fine with. I would have been fine with Kevin Durant. I would have been fine with Kevin
Okay,
Durant.
that's what I'm asking.
And of course, I would be fine with Giannis.
Hey,
But if
there
you're
we
not
go.
going to give me like super efficiency, then I don't need one of them guys.
I'll pick the Knicks again if
Yeah.
they fix the bench. I'll pick them to go to the finals again.
I
Here's
mean,
our boy, our
but
draft guru, Takman Clan Killer.
because
Yeah, Auntie, reach out to me tomorrow. We could do something on my channel if you want to come on.
All
How
right,
you
bro.
doing, family?
That
Yeah,
sounds good.
reach
Now
out
to
to me
what you
tomorrow.
were saying earlier, as far as
Huh?
like them being deep and stuff, but ownership also see like, look, they got about 20-25 million dollars sitting on that bench that wasn't even that damn bad, and Coach Thibodeau wasn't even using it. Yeah, bro, you got to
Yeah.
go. That's money sitting on the bench, and you won't even check it into the game.
Okay. How you doing, Goat?
What's going on, man?
What do you think of the draft so far?
Interesting.
There you go. I'm
I
telling you.
I
They
was
are falling. Go
I was
ahead.
shocked. Knueppel got drafted that early. I was expecting him to be that high, but
And with the 18th pick in the 2025
well,
NBA
he'll
draft,
put his number in the Hornets because right now Hornets is rebuilding, so I guess it's a perfect situation for him. But
Yeah.
before we proceed, I would like to congratulations. No, you know what? Let me step back. Grinder, what's going on? Auntie, hope
Peace,
you guys
TJ.
doing well. You know,
Peace.
so it's been a while. God bless both of you. Shalom.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes, another thing. Congratulations to Oklahoma City Thunder. Amazing. That was an amazing run. I don't care what anybody say.
I'm with you.
Princeton's one of the greatest GM ever stepped into this
I agree with
sport,
that.
this NBA.
All right, for you college basketball fans, Walter Clayton, the kid from Florida, drafted by the Wizards, he's going to Utah.
I'm
Okay.
glad. I'm glad for that kid, man. He had a lot of pressure, all
Walter
throughout the damn
Clayton.
season, man. To perform, and I mean he showed up, so I'm glad for that kid.
Got a
But
beautiful family, I'll tell you that, boy. You got some good looking
and
young
Washington's also making some moves, so he's not going to be in the worst
No,
situation.
no, they're trading him to Utah. He's going
Oh,
They trade in Utah?
Yep.
yeah, no, that's what it says. Yeah, it says that right
Oh
here.
shit, really? Let me
So
see.
yeah,
Walter
and that's
Clayton. You
cool.
know what? Walter Clayton. That's good. That's actually a good situation. But Wizards got a lot of guards now because remember they drafted the guard from the Pittsburgh National or Miami. So they're pretty crowded, but
They got a lot of guards.
a
I'm not
lot
gonna
of guards.
lie, man. If I'm being drafted, and I know, like that's where I would want to go. I would want to go to some team like that because there ain't no distractions out there.
And
Like
there's
for
no
real,
pressure. So
that's
there's no social pressure. So
and there's no pressure, man. You just go out there and have fun.
have fun.
Get up
Put
with your
some numbers.
teammates.
That's what
Yeah,
this Knueppel
that's where
situation
somebody
is.
like Zion needs to be.
Oh man, it's too many gumbos.
You mean
There's too many
you
gumbos
mean
and
Or
you mean
strippers
John,
in,
you
John
mean
New
Morant
Orleans. He
needs to
can't
be
leave
out
New
there.
Orleans, man. There's
you
too many
mean
Can
strippers
you
and crab legs. He
imagine?
can't leave New
But
Orleans.
no, but John
You
Morant
know
needs to
that.
be over there.
He
Like
can't,
guys
man.
like that just need to be over there, bro.
Can you
Zion gotta
imagine
stay in the
John
NOLA,
Moran?
man.
Can you imagine John
He
Moran?
love the crab
It's too
legs and
much
big
going
booty
on.
strippers, man. Come on.
Can you imagine him and Zion of all places, Salt Lake City? Oh my God.
that'd be
Bro,
a
but
culture
that's where
that
you
would
want
that
to
would be
be.
a culture shock.
You want to build the legacy because you can't do you. It's plenty of time to club after your career is over, man. You want to play somewhere where it's no damn distractions. You're either ready for the big market or you're not. These guys
Utah,
that'll succumb to the
Utah,
distractions. You'd rather be in Utah, man.
the
I think
last
Walter Clayton
superstar that
got
they
beautiful
had in
legs.
Sacramento.
Utah, the last superstar that Utah had was Karl Malone, and you know they love that white.
Andrei Kirilenko.
Yeah,
Korolenko,
AK-47 was no joke,
AK-40 was a
but
bad. He was a
Darren
bad boy.
Williams,
He was no joke, right?
Darren
It was.
Williams.
It was no boy. He was a before
Man,
Joker. He
right
was.
there. Don't I ain't say Utah. Utah like a little color, but you know what I mean. You know.
Of course, I know what you mean.
I'm just saying it's no
Yeah,
distractions out there though. It's
he used
just
to Deron Williams
play
used to be a
ball.
dog too before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me
But
ask you a question.
he fixed the complexion. You know.
Well, of course, hey, light skinned brother got to slide through.
Right. Exactly. Right.
It fit right in.
Right. Exactly.
Let me ask you guys a question, especially Ty. You're right. A lot of players supposed to be in the top 12 have dropped.
Mm-hmm.
You said this draft to you was interesting because the players dropped or who was picked.
Y'all have a good night, Auntie. Reach out to me tomorrow to my email.
All right, Grinder. I got you.
All right. Peace.
So
Yeah, Ty, what do you think, man?
What I think, sorry, I can't hear. Could you repeat that again? My bad, Mace.
All right, I'll say it again. You said this draft has been interesting. Which players you think teams reach for so far?
Like as far as reach,
Yeah,
uh, I would say Cole Knueppel. As much as talented he is, I thought that was a slight reach. Uh, and as far as uh, what shocked me was Pelican was able, no, not Pelican. Let me take it back. Toronto to able to get Colin Boyles out of South Carolina at 9. That's a home run to me.
I tell you, the snow bunny he had, she was a smoke show, bro.
And Cedric Coward Blazers. How did you do it? God damn it, Blazers. The GM deserved. That's why he got the extension. That was.
You like what's his name again?
Oh, I love
Anthony?
Cedric. I like Cedric Coward since his time in Eastern Washington.
No. They traded him to Memphis. They took what's his name again? Anthony?
Who they?
Um,
Oh, they traded him.
Yeah, to
Okay.
Memphis.
uh,
Let me see. Cause
Yang?
what the guy from China?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yang.
Young Hansen.
Yang
That's the kid was killing it in the combine. He was just like passing, no look pass.
Yeah, I saw his highlights. They said because they're going to trade Aiton next week. That's why.
Oh man.
Oh, you're talking about the kid from BYU.
No. Oh, Demin. Demin went to the Nets. What do I know?
He went to Brooklyn. He went early.
Yeah. That's a
Okay,
perfect
so
situation.
no.
That's-
So
that's-
it was Yang that went to Memphis.
Yeah,
that's
that was shock
now
to
he's
me.
important.
That was really shock.
Now he's
and-
important.
I told you his game. It all depends on how durable he is, and how tough he is. But other than that, his game is like tailor made for today's NBA.
Today. But tell me how Oklahoma City keeps getting away with these drafts. You
I
got
tried to
Torah
tell
Sober
Anthony
out of
I'm
Georgetown.
gonna. I mean, because it's easy to because these teams are so determined to try to sell tickets, merchandise that they don't realize that they've got championships sitting on their bench and right in their file cabinet and assets, and they just give it away for like Paul George and shit.
You ain't lying. Nolan
Like-
Torrey went to the Brooklyn Nets. So the Nets are
It's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, that's I like Sober. Sober was the reason I started watching. The reason I started watching the Georgetown basketball. The first reason was Malik Mack from Harper transfer. I thought that was a great addition. Shout out to Ed Cooley. He's did the outstanding job, and he's on his second year. Things only going to get better for the school program. Not to mention he recruit the two foreigner, the center. That's going to be interesting. So and Malik is coming back for another year. So they're going to be a lot better than last year. They're already pretty solid, but they're going to be way better than
and
2024
for
season.
all the Oklahoma City haters out there.
Oh man,
Bobby
and
Marks
a guy like
said-
Sober is exactly what they need. The guy, the straight banger, who has soft touch, has a solid shot selection. But
Yeah.
this guy got good, like pretty light footed for his weight and height. He's pretty.
My point is this. I mean, I can only give Oklahoma City but so much praise. And I'm going to tell you why. No disrespect to them, but ever since I can remember going back to the 90s, 57 wins is the barometer. Okay, you can win that, you can win a title. That's simple. So you got a 68 win season, that should be a title.
And they did it.
And it's really not supposed to be a 7-game series in the second round and then another 7-game series in the finals versus 4 seeds.
Well, they met their match. I said it from the beginning.
After you win 68 damn games. So respect to them for closing the deal because you still got to close it. But I can only give you but so much props for that until you just repeat and prove to me it wasn't a fluke.
And Bobby Marks.
I think they have a chance.
Bobby Marks made me sick the other night when he said that Oklahoma City is not going to reach the second apron to 2030.
Yeah.
To me,
and that's what I'm saying. They don't have to do anything. They'll be all right. That's why I don't see why you're saying they would have to drop Hartenstein. You can keep him at least another year.
No, his contract is what they worth for, especially what he brings as a
Yeah,
player.
but they
Another
just
thing
signed
is,
him to it.
I didn't say that. I said it, but it was Bobby Marks who said they was gonna get rid of.
another thing is, so the OKC, as far as free agency, they're not losing much. That's the best
Hell
part of
no.
it. It's a season during the off season. 2026 is that's going to be the true test. The who stays and who's out. You can't keep, the old saying, you can't keep them all. If you pay William, you got to pay Champ Holmgren. You can't
They
keep them
said they're
all.
gonna do it this summer. They're gonna give them both.
They have options to extend both of those
And
dudes.
that's what they're gonna do. That's what they said.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They can extend both of those dudes, and they might have to get off of Wiggins. They might have to just unload a little bit of weight. You know what I'm saying, off the back end. Case and Wallace maybe. But
No,
other
I
than
think
that,
probably, yeah.
it's going to be tough to keep
roster is
Dort.
so
Well, it's
deep.
going to be tough to keep Dort because he's gonna
Dort
demand a
Dort's
king's
contract is
ransom.
very attractive, and like it's tradable. If anyone,
Well,
I would say
they're not
Dort,
going to trade.
and
They're
so
not
worst
going to
case and
trade
can
him.
slide into his position.
They're not going
Well,
to
no,
trade him.
I
They
said
can't. They
I'm saying
can't extend
if that's
everybody.
one of the,
Yeah, they can't extend everybody. Plus, I mean, on the open market, teams are going to pay a decent amount to pry a guy like him away from them.
All right, they're in the Heat war room right now, and the Heat
more likely that more likely that. But you look at the OKC draft pattern, you can see they know in the long run they can keep Wiggin off on the bench and Isaiah Joe. That's why they drafted the
that's
Mitchell
another
from Santa
one.
Barbara. He showed some flashes. No, Isaiah Joe has been good. I don't know what the fuck Philadelphia was doing to not let him go for back cocaine.
But that's what I mean. They have enough weight.
Cuba.
They have enough weight that they can just unload, and it's
That's what I
not going
was
to
tell
really
you earlier,
change
they're
too much.
gonna load the Hardenstein. They don't care. They got their championship now.
That's what I'm saying.
They can do
And
whatever they want.
one thing about OKC though, they will remain cheap. They are cheap. They don't like spending money, and I don't think they're going to start now.
After missing out on Kevin Durant, the Miami Heat are remaining active.
So they're Atlanta. Oh man, Atlanta hit it.
Those are the
interesting thing. Man, God bless Atlanta, man.
Those are the interesting guys. Your guys like an Aaron, like a Wiggins, like a Case and Wallace. I wouldn't say a Lou Dort because he's all first team all defense and everything. But those guys, because
contract is cheap too. So.
Well, no, they can take pay cuts. You know what I'm saying? They can take pay cuts. Those all N.B.A. guys can't take pay cuts.
All right, I got
The
news.
NBA doesn't allow them to do it.
I got news for you guys, and then you guys can keep talking. The Heat will trade whoever they pick right here. He'll be traded to the Warriors next week for Jonathan Kuminga.
There you go.
According to Sham Serena.
And some other stuff too,
man,
more than likely.
Okay, man.
Or they're gonna have to give up more than whoever the hell the 20th pick is to get Jonathan Kuminga, though. Come on, the Warriors just gonna give it up like that?
But the Warriors is really making this pick, Auntie. This is going to be their play.
Yeah, but I don't think they're just giving up Kuminga straight up. The Heat gonna have to get something else up.
More like it's a sign and trade because he is a restricted free agent.
There you go. He just said it. It could be a sign and trade.
With the 20th pick in the
So
2025
okay, Nets are back next. Okay, all right, man. Nets doing making a move. They're not fucking around, huh?
All right. I knew that's why the Warriors want to make that move.
Kasparas.
Exactly. A typical Warrior play. His father's
Oh
crying.
shit! So Kasparas, Jakucionis. Oh shit!
Yep. That's why the Warriors is willing to make that move. He is a Golden State Warrior player. These are the type of guys the Warriors like, who could play both guard positions, can shoot from the outside.
Another Illinois players. Oh shit!
This dude is Lithuanian.
Yeah, they don't care as long as he can shoot that three. They'll take him.
He's the dynamic
I
combo
can tell
guard
by his
they got,
last
man.
name that's gonna be Lithuanian, which means that motherfucker shoot the damn ball.
That's why I
That's what
just
they
said
do
that.
Oh, he
out there.
can't. Oh yeah, believe
That's
me. Oh
what
yeah,
they
he can
do
shoot his
out
ass.
there. I don't even know this kid, man. Y'all
I
know a
don't
little
know
bit
I
more
him
than
from
I
either,
Illinois.
do.
He was a
But
true
I can
freshman.
just hey,
now you see why they're gonna
I know
trade
how
for
I
him
know I know
for
how
him.
them Lithuanians play.
Yeah. Now you see
Man,
I
why they're
told
gonna
you
do.
what Pat Riley does. He hires mercs,
Yeah,
so he
but
don't
yeah,
care about that.
yeah. But
He
this
hires
kid,
mercs, man.
so look for this kid to be a warrior next Tuesday,
yeah,
according to
man.
Shams, for Kaminga, for the rights of
No, that's
Jonathan
thing
Kaminga.
good.
Well, if that's the case, that's the is that the hat they give him? I mean, yeah, hey, yeah, he is Lithuanian. I'm seeing it come up on the screen. Damn, I ain't supposed to be able to recognize that like that. But yeah, nah, the motherfucker could flat out shoot the basketball, bro. That's what they do.
That's what the Warriors love. You know that, Auntie. The whole
Yeah,
world knows that.
yeah. And Warrior,
Quick
Warrior
trigger,
loved this Illinois player, man. they could.
Yeah.
Underwood is a great coach, though.
bro.
Absolutely.
That's why I didn't mind when LeVar Ball had took Lamelo over to Lithuania. I was like, yeah, that's where you want him. Don't take him over to Serbia because they're gonna rough him up. But Lithuania, you should be good for real.
No, you're right. I'm just laughing, man. I'm having a good time up here tonight. I'm just laughing.
Lithuania will get him playing. Those guys will have him, getting comfortable with the pace he likes to play, like for Lamelo
Mm-hmm.
Ball's game. And I was
Yep.
like, yeah, that's how they play out there. Run and gun, run and gun.
All right, Utah's back on the board. Safe travels to our buddy, Mr. Miami. He's going to the Mississippi Delta for a couple of weeks on vacation.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, these Euros, man, all these American born players are about to be background dancers for these Euro
Didn't I tell
dudes,
you
dog.
that Didn't I tell you guys that 4 years ago and everybody laughed at me?
John Barry.
And it's especially when you're still dealing with coaches that like coaching staffs that have really decent systems. These guys have skill sets that are just going to shine and stuff stats.
They're
Like
well,
for real.
they're well schooled and they're well coached and they play fundamentally.
But it's gonna show up on the stat sheet the way these guys
Mm-hmm.
play. The way they're taught to play, the way
Well,
from
Auntie,
the
let me ask
beginning.
you a serious question. Let me ask you an honest question.
Mm.
2030, do the NBA, if it's basically mostly foreign, will the NBA still be as popular in America?
The NBA will never be mostly foreign.
No, no.
It'll never be mostly foreign.
No, not at
Getting there
all.
right now.
No, not at
I
all, man.
mean, when you say like not okay, it's one thing to get guys that are not American born, but they're at least growing up.
That's
So I'm
right.
just saying, as long as the NCAA is still like your number one farm league, I don't see how you can stop the NBA from being a
Well,
majority
if it
American.
comes to Cooper Flagg, that's the only reason why college guys got in this year. Usually, the last 4 or 5 years, they come from the G League. What's that team called again? The Force? That's their name?
Yeah,
That's where most of these high draft picks been coming from.
I mean, as long as there are NIL deals now, I don't see how these guys aren't going to keep coming out of college because it's in big corporations' best interest to market these guys, all they as much as they can while they're in college. So
Do anybody know who's the next Cat? Do you know who's the next good college player coming out for next year's draft?
I
Tack
don't
is
have a clue.
on. Yeah, Manzano, pull up.
They took the kid from Lithuania,
Yeah, they took.
Kasparis,
Yeah, yeah. Tell them the name. You know the name. Man.
Kasparis something Yakucionis or whatever. I don't know. I
And
don't know, man.
the kid from
But he's
Illinois is coming.
Lithuanian.
Yeah, and he'll be traded next week for the rights of Jonathan Kaminga to the Warriors with Jonathan Kaminga next week.
And I think it's awesome. You know, because Pat Riley is a damn fool. But that's what happens when you got dinosaurs up in the damn front office. You gotta get him the hell up out of there, man. It's about that time. He can't make no damn deals.
Yeah, man. 10 picks left, folks. I'll stick around for all 10.
Yeah, I mean, it's about that time. You gotta start making some deals, and on top of that, you're gonna have to do some better recruiting, like especially when the league is becoming what it is as far as international players and the international style of play just translating so well into the the N.B.A. Man, your scouting team has to be top notch if you want to win, which means you got to do
You
it on
ain't lying.
a level. Got to be able to get them diamonds in the rough. And when I say that, I mean that 42nd pick, that 38th pick, that undrafted dude, for real.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying.
Like you got to get that one right because yeah, that's why the Spurs are going to end up being tough to beat again. Trust me, dynasties are coming back. You saw the same thing in the 70s. There's a new team winning every title every damn year, damn near, and then
I think the
dynasty came back.
dynasty may be coming back next year if they
Yeah,
repeat.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think they were a little fragile, bro. Um, that team was just a little fragile, and we'll see. I mean, they might be a little tougher and stronger now, but I mean, trust me, it's a lot of teams are going to be coming after them, and they believe that they could have beat them. Like for real. A lot of teams feel like they could have beat them. You got teams. I don't know if what type of improvements the Lakers are going to make, but they're probably feeling like, oh, we just got a bad matchup. Had we played them 4 years, like beat 'em. You know,
I'm like, Bill Riley goes.
we were
Bill
the
Riley.
number 2 seed, and we got Kevin Durant now. So you know, like
And like I said, the NBA next year, folks, this season coming up, is going to all be about the southwestern part of the United States, the three Texas teams in Oklahoma City.
the the Spurs are like, yo, you can have 2, 3 big men under there. It don't matter, bro. We got one guy that'll negate all that shit.
Yeah, I
So
said that 2 years ago when he was drafted. Everybody up here was laughing at me.
mhm.
You know, it's funny for a guy
and
who
the son
hasn't.
of and the son bitch guards the perimeter.
Yeah, that's why I said to
Ain't
you
that a
guys, he
bitch?
can do it all. Everybody thought me crazy when
Ain't
I
that a
said,
bitch,
no, I
bro?
seen him play.
Like you got him. Oh, we got 3-point shooters. That don't mean a damn thing. They got
I mean,
Wimby on
damn
the
thing.
perimeter.
Exactly.
They got,
I said
like
that
for real.
2 years ago when he was drafted. I said this kid is going to be the 11th wonder of the world.
So they put the right bunch of guys, and they got the rookie of the year. You got De'Aaron. I mean, you
They're going
you
to be a
put
team to watch, folks.
and you got the guy that coached them, knows exactly what they need, running the maestro. Still the best scouting team in the world, if you ask me. On, like this, like the Spurs will be there. So I don't
You
know if
know me,
next year's their year, but they will be there.
you know me. I put my money on Dallas. I'll say it now. He'll be the first rookie since Magic Johnson to win a championship.
Well, you mean win Finals MVP?
Who's going to win Finals MVP? It ain't going to be him.
Nah, that's it. Because I think didn't Christian Brown win the damn championship his rookie season?
Yeah, but the difference between Kristen Brown And Cooper fact, Christian Brown was picked in the 20s.
I know what you're saying. This is number one pick, but I
Exactly.
mean, Magic was Finals MVP, and you know, and the number one pick in the draft and shit. So
I'm just saying win a championship. I don't know if he's going to be the MVP. I'm just talking about him winning a championship. I think Dallas is that good. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people jumping on the Mavericks train, folks. Let me just put it to this way. All right, something else happened. I'll tell you right now. Sham's got more news.
Five first round picks. Five first round picks. They have three first rounders left in this draft, including right here at number 22. The Nets, this is part of the process. They still got a.
All right, the Nets are going to do something upon the Shams, Andrew.
Nets front office.
yeah, they got so many damn draft picks, bro.
A ton of assets, a ton of flexibility, and that helped them get Terrence Mann and his number 2.
And I'm like, load them up, man.
They had the salary cap to essentially take
Load them up for us, dog.
Now that's the pick'em team, like you was talking about. Mike.
Yeah, that's why I said load them up for us, dog.
That's the ultimate pick-away team.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, best salvage yard in town. Whatever you need, dog. Side view mirror, rear view mirror, fucking gas cap, dog. Whatever damn vintage hubcaps, dog. They all there. Mace, all there, dog.
Yeah, now Brooklyn is the pick me team. Take anybody off my roster.
Yeah, that's
At
it.
least my
Whatever,
team right there is
whatever
raw.
you need, we got it. Yeah, whatever. Hey, that's one of them. You pull it junkyards. I just come pull it. We got it all. Come with your own tools. You pull it yourself.
It is funny, man.
That's a side view mirrors, rear view mirrors, bumpers, quarter panels, all of them. We got all the years, all the makes, all the models. Let's go.
So Brooklyn makes another pick. We'll find out. So far, underrated darkness was right. They were going to take nothing but foreigners. They've taken a Frenchman and a Russian. We'll see who they pick now. They're all high-fiving in the next war room. As they're in their headquarters in Canarsie, Brooklyn. Yeah, Auntie, you're from Brooklyn and you moved out to the island. So let me ask you this. Um, you think the Nets will ever be, what's the word you want to use? Relevant?
Yeah, they have to win. I mean, these are the steps to doing it. Yeah, these are the steps to doing it. Just stockpile picks and guys. That's all you can do. You stockpile picks, you stockpile guys, put them all together. You know, decide who you're going to keep, decide what else you're going to get rid of. You know, and let the front office go to work. I think they can be relevant, but that's when you trust the process.
Fascinating.
You know, and that's just part of the process.
Do you think they're well ran or poorly ran?
Say that again.
Do you think Brooklyn is well ran organization or they're terrible ran?
A little bit of both. A
I
little bit
agree
of
with
both.
that. I agree with that. They had the nice little squad 6 years ago, but when they went stargazing, and that owner said he'll never do it again.
Well, that's his fault. Look, the stargazing, he was not wrong because any team in the league that could have afforded it would have taken those guys. But what they wouldn't have done was just given them the keys to the castle. If you had any damn sense, you let those guys do what the fuck they wanted to do in your
Yep.
spot, and
Yep.
then you got hit with the global pandemic too.
Yep.
And it was a lot of other shit, but that was the problem. You let the inmates run the asylum.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree.
You know, so that was the problem. You don't, like there's a reason why Brooklyn was so attractive to them, and then you let them come and change the reasons why. You know, like the way they were playing, the roster was already made. They got on. You had it top to bottom at every position you needed. All you needed was those two guys with the coach, and then you fire the coach, You know, you
Yeah.
fire the coach, you hire a rookie coach that doesn't know what the hell he's doing, has no backbone. You know, after you let them pick the, like say they don't even need a coach and and bring this guy, and then you trade away the depth you had for James Harden. Come on, you know.
All right, the Nets take Drake Powell out of North Carolina.
So
I
I'm
don't
like,
know who these kids are, but I tell you, Brooklyn. Wow.
so that's how you can prove that they were just signing guys without actually meeting with them. Like
Kids,
Kevin Durant signed with the Nets or
yeah,
said he was going to the Nets. He didn't even meet
yeah,
with them, and that was obvious.
crazy,
And I,
right?
but I can't blame the Nets for doing because the option is we thought the Knicks were going to get him, so they're trying to keep him away from that's a defensive and offensive move. Like yo, if I can get him and keep him from them, yeah, we're signing him, whatever. you know, really doesn't if he wants to sign, we don't need to. But
Well, let me ask you this question real quick then. You think the product, because you're a big NBA guy, I used to be, not anymore, but let me ask you this. You think the product is good now, or you think it's mediocre?
I mean, if they can keep it consistent with what we just saw in the playoffs, it's a great product.
That was a
It's a great
hell.
product, but it's going to be tough when these guys are getting hurt like they are, um, and they're worth so much damn money. It's it's just going to be really really tough to keep that product consistent. So I don't I don't know. I mean, but the playoff product is great. I think
Seven more picks, folks, and then we're
I didn't want to
done.
do anything else for 2 months while the playoffs were on. I didn't want to do a damn thing every night, man. I'm watching a game. So, but during the regular season, I could care less.
Yeah, exactly.
You
I
know,
think the regular season is garbage.
I don't know what they can do to fix that though. I don't think there is anything they can do.
I think they're going to find out this year because I'll say it again. The best four teams in the league is in the southwest part of the United States. And they're all close. You don't need an airplane to fly to none of those cities, those four cities. And then you throw in the other teams in the West, like the Lakers, the Warriors, the Nuggets. You got a good product in the West. The East, who the hell knows? The Knicks are the favorite now, but who the hell knows?
Hey,
Orlando, swear they're winning.
I mean, you can't really write off Cleveland.
I do. I do. They got no heart. I do. I
I
do.
mean, they can still win games in the regular season.
But what do you do
I'm just saying
from
we're just getting too used to seeing these teams winning 60 games and not being able to close. Like we're
exactly?
just getting too used to this, and we're not supposed to be used to this. Like teams are not supposed to be able to win 60, 65, 59 games, whatever, and not get to the finals, not win championships.
And
This is
folks,
like choking on a whole nother level.
and what Auntie says, he's absolutely correct because LeBron had 60 win teams in Cleveland, didn't have enough around him. The Warriors
But
won the
two,
Warriors
hey,
the Warriors
260 win teams,
yes, the
Mace.
Warriors won 73, broke the Bulls record, couldn't finish the job. San Antonio with Duncan had 59 win seasons over and over, couldn't get past Shaq and Kobe until he finally did.
They won 69 games or 60. I'm sorry, 65 games, I believe, the year that the Warriors won 73.
Yeah. What did that tell you, folks? Auntie is right on plan. That's why I get along with Auntie. Wow, knows what
Yeah,
she's
I'm just
talking
saying,
about.
but I looked at Jordan's, right?
Hmm.
Every time Jordan won 57 games minimum, that was a title.
Yep.
Every time there was no title season with and that's actually the worst win total.
Yep.
That's the worst win total. Everything else was 60 plus games to win a title. Okay.
Remember the old saying by the haters like Charles Barkley? They don't mean
Same
a thing
same
until
thing
you
with
get that
Kobe.
ring.
Yeah, same thing with Kobe Bryant. You win 57 games, you win a damn title.
Yeah.
So there is no excuse if you can win 57 or 61 or 63 like LeBron did in a regular season, 61 games, 63 out of 82 games. Don't tell me you didn't have enough help because you had plenty of help for them damn 63 wins. So miss me with that. You choked.
You ain't,
Okay,
you ain't
you
get no
choked.
argument for me.
That's it. And keep in mind when he finally, after coming from Miami and learned how to win, when he finally hit 57 or 58 wins in the season, what do you know? He won a title.
And remember,
2016.
remember, Riley had two 60-win teams and lost to the Knicks back-to-back years
Hmm?
in the first round. All right,
Yeah,
Tack, if you can hear us. Oh, he got his mic on. I mean, yeah, there he is.
yeah, yeah.
You know that the Warriors traded that Illinois kid. I mean, the Heat traded. They're going to trade him to the Warriors for Kuminga next week.
Yeah, man. Another Illinois boy got drafted, man. My boy Will.
Yep, went right after him at 21.
Yeah, man. He made a huge leap, man. Drake Paul. I had a Drake Paul in second round pick about a month and a half or so, and he made a huge stride. And honestly, he was one of the few guys that hold him down during UNC defense has had too much ups and downs, and he really held his position really well as a 3 and D. He didn't make that many erratic shot. Um, tons of potential with a high IQ player. Man, Atlanta's killing it, man. Atlanta's truly killing it.
No, Atlanta traded those things,
Yeah.
but they made a trade
Oh
with
no!
they made a
Oh, did
trade with
he?
the Warriors. Will Riley, your boy, just got traded to the Wizards.
Oh, okay, I seen it right now. Damn, Wizard. What do you need? That's a lot of guard, man.
Yeah, this is some beautiful stuff. Auntie's with us, and the
Oh,
great.
Asa Noel got drafted. Oh
Yeah,
shit, from
just now
Georgia.
he's going to Atlanta.
Oh, Asa Noel go to Atlanta.
Yeah,
Amazing, amazing. Now you got him and Dyson Daniel gonna be locking down. Oh man,
there you go.
it's gonna be a
Auntie, what do you think of
lockdown
Porzingis?
player. It's like oh my god, it's gonna be.
Auntie, what do you think about Porzingis going to Atlanta?
I mean, so they gotta find out what's up with him. Um,
This Jeff is interesting, man. Wow.
Yeah, Atlanta. A lot of people love that starting five of the Hawks.
Well, because Onyaku, Okongu, and Porzingis, they both have soft touch. They both can shoot well, so that takes a lot of pressure off Trey Young. The Trey Young doesn't have to make 20, 30 shooting attempts.
I know that's ridiculous.
Now he doesn't have to jack up 8 3-point attempt just to make two, three.
I know it's crazy.
He can tone it down his body. He can be the true point guard that he was in like season. Like the performance that I saw from Trey Young second half of the season. That's what I like to see from him. A
Like you,
four
man.
seed.
I mean, I actually like the way Trey Young plays. I think
I
I
do
like the
too.
way he
But
plays.
this year, this is probably the best one version of Trey Young, to be honest. For me, I think this.
Yeah, yeah. He's just gotta he's just gotta play with confidence. So he
Yeah,
if he wants to jacket it, like he's got a green light. I would give
yeah,
it to him. And it's
yeah.
not even just because he doesn't have to be efficient. He just gets the ball up on the rim and good things happen for his team.
So,
So when he's aggressive, just it's good. And they got a decent team around him.
and
So
yeah, and I
they
start. I
should
like. Oh,
yeah,
go
they
ahead. My
should be
apologies.
better. Now I was just saying they should be better.
I
Go
think
ahead.
so too. And I like the defensive effort he put this past season too. I start seeing more fireball for Trey Young. Not saying he's a great defender. He won't be, but I start seeing the more effort from his side. Not instead of just hey, let them cut and just get a easy bucket. At least I start seeing him more effort, despite his limited, but due to his lack of physicality. But I started to see his leadership. It's got like along with efforts. This, like I say, back what I was saying earlier, this is probably the best version of Trey Young overall.
He's a tough kid.
Oh
And
yeah.
I shouldn't even call him a kid anymore. I mean, I think he's been in the league long enough and proved that he can play.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh
just
yeah.
it's always going to
Around the
be
case.
messed up for him because the Hawks have all have to live with the fact that they traded Luka Doncic for him on draft night. They're going to have to live with that forever. But I think Trey Young is fine.
Where the hell you're not gonna believe what I'm about to tell you. Where the hell all these Thunder fans come from all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, miss me with that. Yeah,
The hell is this? Boy, I tell you,
you
I'm
know,
gonna leave it.
bandwagon jumpers. They
I'm gonna
came
leave it
out the
alone.
woodwork just like the Warriors fans came out the woodwork.
Yes, they did. I'm gonna leave it alone. Goddamn.
So I like being a Knicks fan. You can't fake it with us. We know who's who.
You ain't lying.
Okay.
All right. You guys can say something.
Yeah. Nah, he said he had to take a call. But nah, that's the thing, yeah, bro. Because we can spot a Knicks fan a mile away. It's really about do you critique the team first? If you critique, like if you go off on the team first, then you're a true Knicks fan.
All right. Oklahoma City traded the 24th pick. It's going to Sacramento. You're right about the bandwagon. They said that Rachel Nichols said those guys were so pathetic Sunday night in the locker room, and none of them knew how to open a bottle of champagne. Right?
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, I know how to open a bottle of champagne, but I don't want to. Like, I hate champagne. I wouldn't have wanted to drink that shit either.
All
Like the
right, Nick.
parade. The parade is the real party. Damn this. That bubbly shit would have made me sick.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. All
I
right,
don't drink that bubbly, man. I don't like it.
all right. Nick Clifford, he's going to be traded to Sacramento, and we'll find out what Oklahoma City gets back in return. God, hopefully it's not draft picks.
Hey,
God.
that's what I would have been doing, Mace. I'd have been spraying that shit on everybody. That's about it. I'm not drinking that.
Yeah, the baseball player said you don't drink the champagne, you drink the beer.
Yeah, that's it. I drink beer. I'm like that bubbly should make me sick, man.
Thank God I don't drink.
For real.
All right, folks, 5 picks away, mercifully. The Nets got 26 and 27. So,
But I'll be damned if I'm sitting there with like a bottle of Louis the 13th or some shit and I'm dumping that on my teammates. Hell nah. That's when I'm gonna be sitting there cuffing at the damn parade. A bottle of Louis the 13th and like a case of Heineken. It's the same damn time. Like ooh, wasted, man, wasted. But nah, that's what you're right. The baseball players, that's what they got. They got tubs of beer.
hell yeah.
And I don't blame them. But they got they got domestics. Nothing imports. See, I drink imported beer. There's some domestics I drink though.
So, what important you drink?
I drink Heineken.
There you go. My brother, God bless his soul. Every payday I had when I used to work when I was younger, I used to always buy him a 6 pack of Heineken.
Mm.
I said, stop drinking that bullshit piss water old English and drink some
Oh
real.
nah, no. That's that monkey oil. You don't drink that.
Real nine.
That's that malt liquor, dude.
Yep.
I mean you could
Rapping
drink
Colt
it, but that
45.
shit, man. Colt 45, um, yeah, Old English 800,
Hey,
Wild Irish Rose,
hey, how
Keystone.
far you live out there? You used to live out there. How far is Belmont from the city on the metro on the LIRR? Is it all the way out there
The
in Long
track,
Island? Yeah.
um, shit. I've never gone to the track from Long Island.
Okay.
Remember, I was a kid out there. I had no reason to go to the racetrack. Um, so yeah, I couldn't tell you.
No, because the Islanders built their new arena right behind the racetrack, and I'm planning on going to a couple of games.
Yeah, then nah, in that case, it's not going to be far. But no, I've never been to Belmont.
What do you think of Orlando, Ant? Now that they got Desmond Bain,
Orlando's in good shape. I mean,
yeah,
they already had a decent squad already. So they're there to improve. They have a really solid player. Um, I'm fine with Orlando. I mean, right here, I'm not putting too much stock in the 25th pick. I hope the kid can earn his playing time,
no, I'm just talking
whoever
about
it is.
them getting Desmond Bain.
But yeah, Desmond Bain, nah, it's definitely an upgrade. This kid Paolo,
Paulo
is a star. Yeah,
Banchero.
he's a star. He's
No,
good.
no, no, no. Banchero's a good player.
Yeah, he's good. So, you get a guy like Desmond Bain, pair him with him. They still got both the Wagner boys, right?
Yeah, Franz
And
Wagner.
KCP still out there.
Yep. No, they traded for
Okay.
Desmond Bain.
Well, no, okay, so that's fine.
They traded
Who
him and
else do
Cole
we got?
Anthony
Okay.
and 5 number 1s.
Yeah. Ja, you next, boy. Next, boy. You know, that's a mid-season deal right there. That's exactly how Ja need to be traded in the
I
middle of
agree
the
with that.
damn night. Don't even trade him in the off season. Trade
I
his
agree.
ass in the middle of the night. You know, I would be planning it already if I'm them with whoever I'm doing it with. Only we can't trade him right now for your own benefit. We'll keep him half the year because if we fuck around and let you get him for training camp and all of that, he'll fuck up your whole team. Nah, he got to go into a team that's already running. You can't let Ja Morant establish the culture. You got to just put him in somewhere. Some shit that's already moving.
I'll let you know who Orlando picked. Me and you don't know these players. That's the funny thing.
I know I don't. I didn't watch any college men's ball this year, bro. So I can't even lie to you. I probably know more about the foreigners than I do about the college players.
All right,
And I
Jay.
didn't even see any like serious college foreign prospects. I just know what
No, neither
countries
did I. Neither
are
did I.
producing them.
I've been taking the NBA draft off the last year or two, but this year I want to get into it. All
You just
right.
like you want guys from Lithuania, you want dudes from Serbia.
Yep.
Um Hell, I mean, I know everybody talk about Giannis, but Greece has always had some pretty damn good players. It's
France.
just usually the NBA didn't know how to use them up until Giannis, who can do a lot
France.
more defensively.
France have 3 guys in the top 12 tonight. All right, Jace Richardson. You know his dad, Jason Richardson from the
But both of them Spartans.
2000, the
Yeah,
early
yeah.
2000s.
But he
With the
went to his
Orlando
pop's
Magic.
alma mater. Yeah, he went to his pop's alma mater. Um, Spartans.
Yep. He's with Orlando now. Young man got picked by the Magic, and he's not at the draft tonight. They're showing highlights of his father now.
Well, his father was a freakish athlete, but that
Oh,
was really about it.
I love them in Golden State, man.
Well, I mean, but that's all he was. Just a hell of an athlete. He could jump really high, but what else could he do? Think about it.
Yeah.
This kid actually does more than his dad does. If you ask me, you know, he's not the
Back to,
athlete his father was, but I think he's probably about 2-3 times the player, or at least the potential anyway.
I feel it. Back-to-back picks for Brooklyn now. This will conclude their night of 5 number 1s. Knicks, Lakers tomorrow. Golden State tomorrow.
Those are the picks we want to watch out. I'm glad they did this where they just break it down into 2 nights and stuff. I think those are going to be the important picks. Those are going to be the picks that actually make a difference quickly. Because they're going to go to teams that are already expected to win. You know, but I did like seeing what I saw as far as I don't know what Memphis is going to look like, but I like what I saw as far as Orlando was concerned. Believe it or not, I think the Wizards are going to do a little something too, and I like what I saw from Atlanta. And I don't know what the hell the Heat are doing, but it's not going to work out for them. Sorry, Manzano,
It's not gonna work.
it's not. Well, I mean, bro, you got Kaminga. You're gonna have Wiggins. You're gonna have some white boys that can't guard anybody. Um,
White guys can't guard. No, you ain't lying.
and you got Bam, and that's gonna be your only staple. I'm sorry, that kid Davion Mitchell. That's gonna be a
Point
bright
guard.
spot for the team. Yeah, that's gonna be a bright spot for the team. But other than that, man, there's nothing you can do. You're gonna have to play a good half of your season without Wiggins. I guarantee it. He will not be healthy in Miami. And good luck getting some consistency out of Jonathan Kaminga.
All right, let me ask you this since you brought them up. So I'll ask you this question. Will we see the best of Luka Doncic this year, or will Luka still be Luka?
It depends if that trade that Manzano was talking about goes through,
Yeah,
where Wiggins ends up over there,
yeah.
over and they may
All
move
right.
Rui and stuff. I think you're gonna see a really good Luka Doncic this year. Let's just put it that way. You're gonna see a really good Luka Doncic. Um, I think you're gonna see a graceful aging LeBron James. I think you're gonna see one of LeBron James' better seasons.
Can you see LeBron going back to Cleveland to get another chip, knowing the East is so wide open?
Yeah, I can
I
because
can too.
I don't think that he's willing to allow his game to age the way that it should, which is gracefully right now. And that's it. You're not a number one anymore, and like Luka Doncic is the perfect guy for you to end your career playing with. So if he just does what he's supposed to do, play your 30, 35 minutes a game or whatever, do what you're supposed to do, you can actually get a championship out of this. You let the Lakers organization do what the Lakers organization does, which is make deals, you'll be all right. But you still trying to stuff stats and all that other crap, you're gonna cost your team wins.
I agree.
So yeah, you might need to be
Nick,
in Cleveland with
Nick,
a bunch of guys that want to play hero ball with you.
What do you think about that, Pat?
Nick Clifford. Wow. Okay, see, did they trade him or no?
They traded him, yeah,
To OKC or to Sac?
to Sacramento.
So Sacramento got Nick Clifford.
Yeah,
Lucky bastard. Lucky fucking bastards. Nick been Nick been the dog for a long time. Like he especially this past season showed his value. How he one of the reasons the Colorado State made a good run the past season. Losing Tanji wasn't easy. He's not one of those players you can just replace him overnight. And Nick Clifford step up under the pressure. Um, man, he had the size. He has a good solid flame. He's 23. He's already got good amount of experience. Skill set is above average. Wow, man. He's just got to get a little bit bigger, maybe 5, 7 pounds of muscle. But he has a lot of experience, a lot of good decision making. He can play point guard. He can slide into two. So I imagine you got Jace Richardson. Oh, he went to Denver, right? Jace Richardson. Jace Richardson.
I forget what team he went to. That's
Yeah,
Jason
it said
Richard.
magic. It says Magic in here, but it said traded from Denver. I'm confused. So Jason went to Magic or he went to Denver? I mean, this one's kind of hard to see.
2025 NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Ben Sarah,
Yeah, nah. Jace Richardson just went straight to Orlando.
All
Okay,
right,
that's a good development. That's a good place.
this is for you. The Nets did it again. They took another foreigner. They
Ben
took.
Saraf.
That's who they took from Israel.
He said, "Hey, I'm gonna say this. He's a playmaker. He's more disciplined and good, like slightly better shot selection than Igor. But Igor's upside is higher. So now you got two young talent who can both be a playmaker, the floor general for this offense.
Right.
Man, Nets GM did not fuck. He's not this management. They're not fucking around.
I say it's all for sale.
Hey,
All
hey,
for
I can
sale.
disagree. Hey, Auntie, I can disagree with you.
But that's what I'm talking about. I like it. I love it.
I agree. But
Like
I can
for
deny
real,
so far it's a
dog.
good. It's so far it's a good. It is a good pick for Nets.
Because you telling me, bro, some teams could just go grab two of them at a time, dog. You know what I'm saying? You grab 2, 3, some maybe 3 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come up real quick. You want to roll through Brooklyn, make a phone call with Brooklyn.
Yeah, man.
You crazy, man. But you got me. That's the sad part.
Bro, you got to think about it from an executive's perspective, bro. It's like, yo, they wheeling and dealing out there, man. That's what it is.
All right, there's one young man left in the green room, and they're consoling him. Look like
Second
he's
round
ready
will be
to
very interesting
start
though,
crying.
because a lot
I
of
don't know who
players
this kid is.
went drafted high too.
Who's that white kid that they showed almost in tears in the green room? Tack.
What draft pick was that? Which one was it?
No, he's right there. They're showing him now, but he is so frustrated. He's not picked.
Oh, I don't. My TV's off, so I'm not watching it.
Is that the kid McNeely?
I think so.
Oh, McNeely for the UConn. Yeah, of course you're gonna slide.
Yeah,
Of course.
for UConn, yeah. And
He
he's
can play
likely going to
defense.
go in the
I'm gonna
second
say this
round.
right now.
Oh,
He did a
no,
fantastic job as a
it's
true
Danny Wolf.
freshman.
It's the kid Danny Wolf from Michigan. He's the one.
Oh, Danny Wolf is a dog. Danny
All
Wolf
right,
he's
look
been
like
a dog
Brooklyn.
since
It look
Yale.
like Brooklyn picked him.
No way. Really? Danny Wolf? Danny
And
Wolf is
here's
a
the other
fucking
guy you
dog.
was just talking about. The
And
two
these
white
kids need
guys
to
are
just
those
chill
guys
out.
left.
Because I'm like, bro, if you were invited out there, you're going to go. I mean, I know it sucks if you don't make it in the first round because that will cost you some damn money. But
Yeah,
once
but
the lottery passed, don't even trip, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You
I'm
got
gonna
to.
tell you something. I'm being honest. Those two white guys right there. How would you feel if a team took a guy who was sitting in the stands with the fans, and he went 16th? What's his name again, fellas? He went to my team in the trade. What's his name?
McNeely?
No, the Irish, the Asian kid who does all the passes in the combine.
Oh, the Asian guy? Hansen?
Yeah. He was in the stands. These two guys was invited.
He killed the combine, man. But look at Tanji. He did his thing in the combine. He still hasn't got drafted because dude, more likely it had to do with his age too.
Yeah. All right, let's
He
find
played
out.
college for a long time, so
We have a trade to announce.
All right, there's a trade.
The Atlanta Hawks trade the draft rights to Demin, the 13th pick. The Orlando Pelicans for the draft rights to Ace Noel, the 21st pick, and the 2026 first round pick. And with the 27th pick in the 2025
Three picks left, folks.
the Brooklyn Nets select Danny Wolf of the University of Michigan.
All right, Danny Wolf was picked, and the
Danny
next
Wolf from
one for the
Michigan.
trade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Point forward. Yes, Danny Wolf and him and Golding was killed. It.
So the next
Michigan
fans are
was the
going
tallest.
crazy for him.
Oh yeah, I love Danny Wolf. Dude. When he came from Yale, I knew he's gonna excel. But before we proceed, buyers beware. He's a turnover machine. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But he does a lot of things well. But the turnover, oh man, it is high though. I'm gonna say that.
So
There was a
Kid
winnable
was
game.
crying a second
His
ago.
turnover kind of cost him a game. But I mean, it's a team sport. But still, he did a lot of miscues.
Kid was crying a minute ago, and now he is relieved. Going to the
Yeah, Danny.
Brooklyn Nets, or
Yeah,
as
Danny Wolf is a
Auntie
dog,
calls
man.
them, Auntie calls the Nets the flea market.
Yeah, exactly. The pull it, pick 'em, salvage, pull it and pick it salvage yard.
Yeah, Atlantic Avenue, uh,
Danny Wolf.
the Atlantic Avenue flea market. For their sake, I hope they do it right this time. They had the right formula with the right young coach, and they blew it up for two losers.
Now this is one of those man, a lot of good players left in the second round. Oh man, a lot of good players. A lot
Yeah.
of Jamil. Oh man, Jamil Watkins going to be a second round. And this second round is deeper than I expected.
So, Knicks, Warriors, Lakers tomorrow night.
Hanson, yeah, Will Riley, yeah, Maximo. I got a feeling Maximo. There's a chance Maximo Rainer could get drafted in the first round or early second round, but there's a chance.
Well, there's 3 picks left.
So, uh, second round. So yeah, dude, this second round gonna be deep, man. Fuck, dude.
Then you know what, Auntie, you can pull up tomorrow night. All you guys, I'll do it tomorrow night because the Knicks, Lakers, and Warriors are picking tomorrow.
And
And you
and
just heard from the
Chaz
draft.
Laney is gonna be available.
You,
Sion James. Oh
yeah,
man, Sion James was really the hidden gem of the Duke team. He
yeah.
sacrificed a lot coming from Tulane. Took his. He's so athletic, dude. Solid ball handling, but man, dude, he built like a tight end. You see close up, this guy's almost 6'7", like 230.
So I'll be on again tomorrow night, folks. Then I'll take 5 days off.
Do some drug, man. Good night, Oasis. Too.
There's one thing in New York that's here, and that's a lot of drugs. Auntie knows it. Drugs and
Yeah.
prostitution.
Yeah,
Let me take a look at the
Micah
second
Peavy's.
round
Oh
of
man, this is
tomorrow
gonna
night.
be a. Eric Dickinson is still available. He's gonna be a sleeper. Uh, no. Jabon Small gonna be a sleeper. Caleb Love, fuck him.
Damn.
Oh, he was fuck that. Golding, the former FAU Michigan. Yeah, he's gonna be. Arthur Karuma's not gonna get drafted. I don't see it. I mean, it's not impossible, but Grant Nelson, I don't believe his hype. I watched in North Dakota State until he went to Alabama. He do a lot of things that I like from him. At the same time, a lot of things I don't like about what he
Well,
offers.
these are the teams, since you said there's so much good talent left over, who will be picking early tomorrow night. The
Yeah,
Hornets got back-to-back picks, 33 and 34. Boston got 32, and the Timberwolves will start tomorrow night at
oh,
31.
I won't be surprised if
76 is 35.
I won't be surprised Celtics Chaz Lanier out of Tennessee, the former North Florida standout.
Warriors at 41, Knicks at 50. Let me ask you this. They got the Nets tomorrow night taking Yannick Conan from the kid from Yannick Conan Niedenhauser from Penn State. He's from Switzerland. What do you think about him?
No, it's my laptop. It's old. From who? Sorry. Can you hear me, mate? Sorry.
Yeah, I hear you crystal clear.
Yeah, I did. Could you
I mean,
repeat that again? My apology, brother.
I'll say it again. All right, let me give me a second. I said, what do you think about this kid who they got the Nets picking tomorrow night? Yannick Conan Niedenhauser from Penn State, big center, 7 footer.
Oh, okay, okay. Man, he just blew up out of nowhere. But he was been a rock solid Penn State. Penn. I don't know. He didn't watch Penn State, but Penn State has been one of my disappointing team. Um, and we got a good coach. He still hasn't take that team to the next level. But no, I like the kid, man. The kid has very fluid. Um, he's young, high potential. I could get a little bit bigger. Solid
Hugo,
defender.
okay.
Put more ways.
Hugo son, Hugo
Hmm?
Gonzalez just got picked by the Celtics at 28.
Oh, Hugo Gonzalez, the foreigner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got picked by Boston. Yeah. What do you think about Kobe Sanders from Nevada, 6'9" shooting guard?
Kobe signed up for Nevada. Oh, Kobe's a sleeper, man. He's a glue guy. Like
Yeah, they got the Knicks
he's a
taking him tomorrow
definition
night.
of all the like
Yeah, they got the Knicks taking him.
he's a cramp. He'll cramp on you, man. No, the reason they were not talking about him into the combine because their brother was so inconsistent and they didn't play to the expectation. Usually that program is very consistent.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Sander is a fucking glue guy. He will lock you down. He's
Hear about this?
lanky,
Go
straight.
ahead.
I like him a lot.
What about this kid, Jason Small, Javon Small from West Virginia? They got the Lakers taking him
Javon
at
Small,
55.
amazing shooting mechanic. He has amazing, good size selection, underrated basketball IQ. It just honestly,
This is
his
what
upside is not worthy of a first round. Depends on what the scouts see it, but this guy is one of those you can start off right off the bat. He can contribute off the bench, or he could maybe start in half. Maybe depend who they draft, what teams draft him.
Suns on the clock, but they're trading this pick. I forgot who they made the trade with
Cam
earlier
Jones.
tonight.
And
Oh,
don't forget, Cam
Charlotte.
Jones still available too. That's what's
okay, Charlie. Yeah, I'll be up here tomorrow night just for you guys. Folks, I think it starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So I'll
do
be
some
up there
drugs.
at 20 to 7 for the pregame show of this draft because you heard from the draft guru. There's plenty of talent left over.
So the Celtics made a safe pick, man. The good shot makers and playmaker Hugo Gonzalez. Yeah,
And he'll be up here tomorrow night. And this man who's with this man who's with us right now will evaluate the Knicks pick. This is what this man does. And not only
yeah,
does he do
man.
it for baseball, I mean football, he does it for MLB, he does it for NHL, and he does his best work in my opinion with the NFL draft. That's why I love him so much. And I appreciate you coming from a hard day's work to pull up here, family.
Oh it's not a problem, man. I just had a long day, so.
Moss says Inter
Oh man,
Milan won.
Rashir Fleming. Would you be surprised if Clippers take Rashir Fleming out of St. Joe? I would not be surprised.
We're gonna find out tomorrow night. I just know this. I don't when I get off here, I will definitely see what they're saying out in Portland, Oregon about the big center from China, who Takman told me had a monster combine.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Young Hansen had a monster combine too. Man, and Will Lighty was good, but he finally got exposed himself in the combine. Some of these kids, when it's so talented, like they only look at the specific players and they get overshadowed until the combine comes and they show out their value, increase their
So
stock.
this draft has surprised the hell out of you. How many good
They
players you
surprised
got?
the heck out of me more
There
than
you go.
last year.
All
Because
right, Phoenix getting the
I
clock
didn't think
around.
Ben Seraph would be the first round. I thought Ben Seraph was on my second rounder. Uh, John Behringer, yeah, Behringer's made a big name, but he's a good rim protector. So pretty much, in case Gorbert get hurt or learn from him, then strengthen the center position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's still raw, so you're gonna need some time. Like his offensive games definitely need to polish up. But his rim protection, instinct, footwork, uh, that's his bread and butter. So Minnesota, they're taking chance on him. I, I think that's a good gamble, personally.
And T, any position for the Knicks tomorrow night? You don't care if it's best available player at 50?
Bench. Yeah, that's the position.
There you go.
The damn bench.
There you go.
Oh, who's gonna
Hey, I'm
coach the
scared.
Knicks
My
now?
team made their
That's
fiasco,
what I'm
and I
saying. We don't
cannot
have
wait.
a coach. We don't have shit.
I
Nothing.
can't wait to hear the reaction when I finish with this out there. Tony, what time is it out there? It's gonna be
It doesn't
8:30.
matter who we draft. They're gonna boo him.
Tonight with the Net fans, tomorrow night the Knicks fans will invade the Barclay Center.
Yeah. They're gonna boo whoever we draft because it's the second round, so nobody's gonna have a clue who they are. So they're just gonna boo them.
Well, Takman said that a lot of good talent fell out of the first. I was noticing that around the 16th pick, but guys were falling.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Trust me.
I, I'm thinking Eric Dixon might get drafted to Knicks for the Baron over. He was like top 5 scorer in the country.
All right, McNeely goes to who traded with them again? Antique with the Suns. He goes home.
Charlotte.
Yeah, he goes to Charlotte.
Who went to Charlotte?
Liam McNeely.
Oh, Rim McDilly went the first round. Really?
Yeah, no, yeah. He goes
I
to
don't know. I had
Charlotte.
him in the second round, but
This is the most
but he
white
can shoot.
trade.
I can take that away. He is a hell of a 3-point shooter, though. Not always efficient, but he has really good mechanics. But defensively, uh, you guys have to close your eyes, man. I watched UConn this past season.
This
He
we
could get
got the
better. You
best
just
center.
gotta put some
We
weight.
got the we got the best center from UConn. Cat. You know
But he
that.
does. But he does move He does move well without the ball. That's one of his strengths.
I love
Good
Clinton.
catch and shoot.
I love Clinton.
This surprised me. I didn't think Liam McNeely going to get drafted first round. I had him on my second round. So,
Well, I'll say it again.
but
They
Suns
see
are
it.
lacking a lot of things. So,
And this is no racial stuff, folks. If you're listening, a guy from China was sitting with the fans, and they called him at 16. I'll tell you one thing. He looked like
shocking.
he looked like Tony Manero tonight, boy. That white suit. He looked good. I'll tell you that. He looked very well. One more pick and we're done, folks. Knicks tomorrow, Lakers tomorrow, Warriors tomorrow, Brooklyn again tomorrow. They got 2 picks in the second round. Pacers got 2 picks. Oklahoma City got 2 picks tomorrow night. So some of your marquee teams will be doubling down tomorrow. I'll be up here for 6:45 Eastern time. Clippers are last, thank God. So, who do you think goes here for the Clips? What do you think the Clips need, Tarek?
Hmm.
Who do you think the Clippers? What do you think they need?
I was thinking Rashid Fleming out of St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Maxima Raynon
Okay.
from Stanford,
Yeah.
and either
Oh, we
him
never know
or
where. You right about that.
oh,
The Heat? I don't know, man.
Is that one boy still sitting there crying and shit?
No, they both got picked back to back. The Nets
Oh.
took one and Phoenix took one.
or I can see drafting Adotiero
Okay.
from former Kentucky and Arkansas. I can also see that, but I
Before
can see more Rashid Fleming and Maximo Reynard.
Before I get off the air tonight, he's in the chat tonight. Very happy birthday in a half an hour Eastern time to 2K Moss. Happy 26th birthday, buddy. Oh, you like his mom's, huh? This kid, McNeely, his mother. Moss likes the young man's mom.
Clippers
Young
are
man.
drafting a 10 pounds of burrito for James Harden.
There you go. Auntie, when the last time, both of you, when the last time you saw so many white American players go in the first round of draft?
That was like what, Mike Miller's era?
Nah, I'm sure hell. Might have been the only one. I mean, you're going to see that happen a lot more just
I
because
know
of the
that.
way these
Yeah.
kids are coming up. I saw a documentary about this the other day. The fact that this is now becoming a rich kids game. It used to be
Yeah.
playground. It used to be a playground game,
I
a
said
hood
that.
game, and it's a rich
Yeah.
kids game now.
I said that
So
to three people. I mean, I said that 3 years ago. I told everybody that you're going to see more and more former ball players kids in the NBA, like Devin Booker, Greg Anthony's kids, and you're going to
yeah,
see more suburban kids make it to the NBA because they don't have the money to do it.
basically, and that's the main reason why you see these guys with snow bunnies left and right. It's not just because snow bunnies are better or more submissive. It's just these kids are going to prep schools. No, they're going to prep schools and crap. Like LeBron is able to meet Savannah in the hood in Akron. Okay, his kid
Yep.
ain't in no hood in Akron.
Nope.
Meeting up with
Ronnie is
prep
one of the
school
most.
snow bunnies.
Yep.
That's who's in Shea Gilgis's circle. You know, that's
Yeah.
who's in Jalen Brunson's circle. That's who's in Tyrese Halliburton's circle. You know, like for real.
I love
Like
it. I love
nah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Some rich dude that's able to send his daughter to a prep school that your kid has a scholarship to.
it. Yep. It's true. It's true. A lot of these guys meet their wives and girlfriends in high school. They don't meet them in college because they're isolated from everybody else.
We need a Tyrese Halliburton type of girl, man. We need that.
So for these chicks that's complaining, they want a high value man and all of that shit and their degree. Damn your degrees, where you go to high school. That's really what matters. You know?
Yeah.
Where you go to high school, because by the time you done got your degree, it's too late. Them snow bunnies done snatched them up.
Mount Vernon Academy. Whoa, you see all those picks were on the same team? Yeah, you're right. You want to know something funny, Tat? It's Brooklyn, right? It's a Wednesday night. It's the middle of the week. All these people at the draft right now, they're not going home afterward. They're going to find somewhere to eat, right, Auntie?
Yeah. There's
They're
plenty of
not going
places
home.
to eat.
Yeah,
Plenty of
that's how we,
places.
that's how we do it in New York, man. Tomorrow night, you know what you do when you come up here, Tat?
Let me see what they think. What time is it though?
No. When you can come up late, you know what you're gonna do.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't come in, or maybe like a halfway to the second round.
Yeah. You know what I want you to do?
What's up?
Evaluate the first round. Tell me who's the winner of the first round.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. You know these guys better than me and Auntie.
Okay, yeah, I can do that for you.
All right. Another player who was sitting with the fans, Yannick Conan Niedenhauser. Remember I asked you about him a few minutes ago? He is going to the Clippers, and that is the end of the first round tonight. Thank God they're not doing second and third rounds.
That's oh man. Okay. That's a dope name. Yonek, that's a dope name. He has a good self touch though. He's very explosive too. He made a race stride in the second half of the season under the underwhelming Penn State. I'm still disappointed in Penn State. They could have, with that talent, they could have went way far. And I get it, Big Ten got much more competitive, but they had enough talent, man, to make the push.
That concludes the first
but shot blocking skills is rim, slash rim protection. Yeah, that's off the chart.
We very much appreciate your support. Good night.
All right, Commissioner said good night to everybody. Draft tomorrow night,
Yeah, I
8
definitely
You
have
gonna
to.
o'clock.
show up tomorrow night?
I'll be here. I'll be up here quarter to 8 Eastern Time, 7:45 for the pregame. And this great man will let me know who's the winners and losers tomorrow night in the first round. If you ask my
And
opinion,
God bless.
the big
And
winner
this
tonight
last
was,
pick,
yeah,
this
the kid
last
went
pick,
to
the
Penn
kid
State.
did the right thing coming from North. I'm sorry, this kid did this last draft pick. I'm glad he went from Northern Illinois to Penn State. That's made a good exposure. Took every opportunity despite the underwhelming season they had. Uh, a lot of potential. He has good offensive potentials also, but he's been thin, so he needs a good 10 pounds of muscle. But he's young, which is fine. He's going to develop that as the time goes.
Tonight, to me, the two big winners, and I know people in Salt Lake City don't want to hear this. I think Ace Bailey, who told the truth why he canceled his workouts. He said he don't give a damn about workouts, that he was working on his own game, getting better and better, and he knew he was going to be a top 5 pick, and he was right. Utah took him at 5, begrudgingly, because they really wanted Knueppel, who went
Yeah,
ahead of him. Speaking of Charlotte, they got 2 white guys tonight. Good for them. Knueppel and this kid, McNeely, whatever his name. To me, the big winner tonight was clearly the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
they had 5 picks.
You got 5 picks. You took only 1 American. You took 4 foreigners,
That's a win. No Americans or one
and
American.
yeah, they took the kid from North Carolina. I forgot his
yeah,
name.
mine is definitely Nets, Toronto Raptors, uh, Spurs.
I think Oklahoma City at 15 did a good job tonight.
Did they keep? Okay, so they traded Sober, right?
No, they kept him. They
Okay,
traded.
cool.
They
Okay,
traded the
okay.
kid
Yeah,
who
let
they
me
took
put
at
Sober there.
24. They traded the
Okay,
24th pick,
okay.
the 23rd pick. They kept
I
Soper.
just okay. See, this GM is a beyond genius, though. He just keeps getting away with it, man.
I
It's like
was
Kansas
telling,
City Chiefs GM.
I was telling NT last night that he said something very fascinating. He said the first group, which was Harden, KD, and Westbrook, he said they were too selfish, and you could tell that he wasn't going to win. He said these kids he has now, all they care about is winning. And congrats to Sam Presti, who was a hell of a GM. Yeah, Brooklyn to me was the clear winner tonight. They replenished their entire roster tonight. So congratulations to the BK Nets. Remember, the Nets are picking 36 tomorrow. So they'll be up there early swinging again.
Yannick, dude. I got him.
So Portland Team China more, Mace.
Yeah,
I
wow.
don't know about their Team
This
China, but
was wow. This was really interesting draft. Like what?
I could if you were, I didn't even know who this Chinese kid was until
Yeah, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't watch him until the when I was watching the combine. I said, "Who is this kid?" He was doing all these crazy fancy pass. Like, I'm like, he came out of nowhere.
he better get in the weight.
Oh yeah, he got them. He need to check Holmgren diet, baby. Eat some oatmeals and frog leg. He'll be averaging 3 blocks per game.
Yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow night. Happy birthday, CK, in the chat.
Damn,
Yang
dog.
Hansen, yeah. I can't wait when I finish
OKC.
the fifth to hear what they're saying out in Portland
Cool.
right now. I don't think that
Shout out to
happened.
man. Shout out to Spurs, man. This is how you build. This is how you rebuild in the right way. This is how you do it, man.
Well, let me ask you. I know Auntie disagrees with me, so let me ask you. Do the NBA now in the West run
Uh-huh.
through? I'm talking to you, Tag. I'm asking you a question. Do the NBA now in the West run through the Southwest part of the United States with the three Texas teams and OKC?
What? Hold on, man. It's my laptop. It's hard to hear what you were saying. My apologies, man.
I say it again. The four best teams right now in the West are the
Uh-huh.
three Texas teams in OKC. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Lakers
Uh,
got to make a big move. I heard the Lakers are going to sign next Tuesday at 4 o'clock. Clint Capella. What do you think about that, Auntie?
I mean, they need him. They need somebody to rebound. I mean, you want to say rim protection, but nobody really does that anymore. I think it is a little. I think it's dismissive that you just totally negated the Minnesota Timberwolves, though.
yeah. OKC's and Pacers show us that the rim protections are
I don't see what
how
about
valuable they are.
Minnesota leads you to believe that they won't be competitive next year.
Who's going to replace Nas Reed?
Nasri, he won't stay. He's not taking any more pay cut. He's young. He got to take his advantage. He won his 20 million plus. So
But don't you think there's
I'm-
other
I
teams
mean,
that would like
I
to
don't
get
think
him?
that'll necessarily make the team worse or too much worse. I think the team is still going to be competitive.
So let me ask you this question then, okay, about Minnesota. And you know, I love Edwards. You guys know that. You heard me last year just rave about him. You know me last
my
year I
boy
was in
Ant
full
up,
fan.
Edward, Ant
You
Man.
know I was. You think they'll compete in the West with those teams? I'm asking you, Auntie.
Yep, I
Okay.
absolutely do.
What about the two dinosaurs?
Um, I
Make it three. I
um
put Denver as a
I
dinosaur.
know it's like okay, so I believe Denver's definitely going to be competitive.
Okay.
And I think the Lakers are going to be competitive, and I know the Warriors will be competitive.
Let me ask this question. Braun decides to go back to Cleveland. What's the Lakers then?
Lakers will be just as competitive, just as competitive.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that, I don't think there's a precipitous drop off just because a team doesn't have LeBron James anymore. He's not the difference between winning and losing.
Okay.
He's not. So I
No, I'm
don't.
not arguing with that. So, okay.
Yeah, he's not the
All
difference between winning and losing.
right. The
I
birthday.
think that team, you
Mhm.
get rid of him and replace him with two and a half sets of 15-year younger legs. Yeah, that's still a 50-win team.
Okay. The birthday boy says OKC, Dallas, Houston, Minnie, Denver, and the Lakers. He left off the Spurs and he left off the Warriors. I can understand he left off both. That I can accept it. I think San Antonio, you gotta do a little more.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with what you said, though. I mean, the Texas teams definitely OKC. Yeah, but yeah, then there's I'm not writing off the Nuggets just because you still got to win games. It's still one game at a time, so they're still a tough out, like in 48 minutes.
Okay. No, I'm just saying okay. I always respect everybody's opinion unless you say something from outer space. I could make you laugh and something. All right, let me
And
get out of here.
I don't we don't know what the hell the Grizzlies are gonna look like.
Oh man.
I don't think
Wow.
I don't think that many will. To be honest,
I'm hearing
Memphis got a lot
rumors
of
out
question
there.
mark.
I'm
That's why I
hearing
said
rumors.
it's all question marks. I agree with you there. It's just we don't know.
Yeah, we
They
don't know,
might
but I'm
be they
hearing
I,
might
rumors.
be good.
I just don't think I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
they're
what I'm
gonna
saying.
get
Like
bottom
they
of the
might
well
just be
West. I think
good.
a lot of question.
I'm hearing rumors that they're gonna break that. They're
And
gonna tear that team
right
down.
now,
Also,
I
don't
think that
forget
team has
everybody.
something much behind the scene. I think something more personal that's going on in Memphis.
And it doesn't help that NBA players came out last week and this week saying that they're scared to play in Memphis.
I
So
mean, I can understand why. It's pretty
yeah,
rough out there, bro.
that's what I know. So and what else I was gonna say? I was gonna say something. And people don't mention. Oh yeah, of course, folks. And one more thing that's very important: the Celtics are taking calls for Jalen Brown. So if they get rid of Jalen Brown, then it's a complete rebuild in Boston.
So
You
So watch
surprised if
the situation.
Cooper Flagg is a Celtic
That's
um,
not happening, man.
within the next 2 weeks. Be
That's not gonna
surprised.
happen. That's not gonna happen. I can see Jalen Brown. Who do they have him going to? And it made a lot of sense too. I was just saying, yeah, I can see it. Where they have him going to? What's it? I
I
think they
think he'd
have.
be a great fit in Milwaukee.
I think he would be too.
He'd be a
I think
great
he
fit in
would.
Milwaukee. He'd be a good fit in Detroit.
He'd be a good fit in Denver. That will help
Oh,
Jokic.
he'd be a awesome pick fit in Denver.
Yeah. So the Celtics are doing what the Mavericks did back in February when they got rid of Luka's money to the Lakers. They were ordered to do that, by the way, by the NBA and NBC. They got caught with their pants down. But
Yeah, I
they
mean, but
got
when
their
they
money.
tell you, "Hey, man, you do it, we'll give you a #1 pick," then they do
Yep,
it.
exactly. Because I'll say it again, the end of the night, there are certain markets. Dallas is at the top of that list with Utah and Portland. They want a white ball player, a white superstar. Utah, I swear to God, you had to see it, Tackle. You wasn't up here yet. They swore they had Knueppel at 5, and Charlotte took him at 4. You can't make this shit up.
yeah, man.
And the Hornets got two guys tonight that will make their white fan base very happy. And this is not about race, people in the clouds. And listen, this is reality. Stephen A. Smith broke that down the day after the lottery. So, bedtime for me. Happy birthday to Moss. Great to have the GOAT in live in studio. The great Takman Klan killer. Nobody breaks down the draft in any sport better than him. And of course, the special guest, N.T. is here. He'll be back there tomorrow night for the Knicks pick. And I'm going to let you guys run it tomorrow night. I'm just not attack. What do you think of this guy, that guy? I'm going to stay quiet.
Yeah,
So I'll
man.
be back here tomorrow, quarter to 8 Eastern Time, pregame show for the second round of the draft.
Yeah,
Knicks,
man.
Warriors, Lakers tomorrow night. Brooklyn again early tomorrow night. Indiana got two picks tomorrow night. And so does OKC. Like Tack said, the talent has fallen out of the first round. Why
Yeah,
do I know
I,
that?
yeah. It's been a while. It's been like a few years. I see this much. A lot of the prayer of respect to get drafted is will fall back. So
They're
it's going to
all
be a
back
very interesting.
tomorrow night. You ain't lying. So for the people
Yeah,
in the clouds, thank you for the cash apps. Appreciate that. Tack man, love you. Moss,
pretty
all you
appreciate.
guys
Yep.
pulled up tonight. And the great Auntie Manzano.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Chaos didn't pull up tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night, quarter to 8, 20 minutes to 8 Eastern time for the pregame show. Good night from the Oasis. I hope you all enjoyed the draft.
Do some drug and Oasis. Do some fucking drugs.
All right, Mace. Salute, bro.
Salute to you too, man. I'll see
Uh,
you tomorrow
yeah.
night.
Yeah. Thank you, mate.
Appreciate you, fam.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.